Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Premier League is back. We are very excited here today to bring you the opening match of the Premier League season. Burnley versus Manchester City, a clash between the reigning champions and last year's championship winners. Should be very exciting. We're at Turf Moor, the home of Burnley Football Club. Are you excited for tonight's game?
Oh boy, am I excited. We've waited a couple of months for this. We had a whole summer off and we're back with a bang, back with the Premier League. Cannot wait to get this one underway. We've got new faces in chat, old faces in chat. Very excited for this one. It might be a formality, but who cares? The Premier League is back. Let's kick it off with an absolute banger. Come on, Burnley.
I have to say, I'm excited for the return of Premier League football. I'm excited for the return of FPL, of all of it. I'm buzzing for the new season. Hopefully you guys are too. First, we need to do our welcomes. Matteo, welcome to the stream. Nick Nack, welcome to the stream. Chelsea fan, welcome to the stream. Great to see so many of you joining in the live chat early in tonight's stream. It should be a fantastic game, and as we've alluded to, the Premier League is back. Exciting times indeed. Matthew saying Courtois out for the season. I saw that, out with an ACL injury. Nick Nack, evening lads. Welcome back, Nick Nack. It's been a while, mate. Great to see you again, though. I'm glad you could join us. But yeah, very excited.
Very, very excited. Manchester City looking to defend their title once again. Burnley looking not to defend their title, but to push on from their title win last year. Should be very exciting. We saw City last Sunday losing the Community Shield final. Does that mean anything? Probably not, but we can pretend it does. Burnley with a point to prove, back in the Premier League after a year out. Vincent Kompany at the helm now and not Sean Dyche. Big game for them. Yeah. Big game for them.
It is a very big game. Shall we get into the lineups?
Yes,
Man City's first lineup as treble winners. Burnley's first in their back into the Premier League. We're of course at Turf Moor tonight. Burnley, the home side, line up in a 4-4-2. James Trafford, new signing from Manchester City, lines up in between the sticks for Burnley tonight. It's a flat back four of Roberts, O'Shea, Dakhil and Bayer. Across the four in midfield, it's Kaleisho, new signing Sander Berge from relegation rival Sheffield United, Captain Cullen and Vitinho, and then leading the line, a combination of Amdouni and Lyle Foster. It's a strong team. Can they get anything over on the champions? As for the away side then, Pep Guardiola's sensational Manchester City. In between the sticks, it's Ederson, flat back four, Walker, Akanji, Ake, Lewis, no Guardiola, no Stones, no Diaz, a weakened centre-half, a weakened back line, still incredibly strong. Yeah. We will expect Lewis to push up into that pivot, of course, with a three back. So it'll be Lewis and Rodri in there. And then across the four, Silva, Captain De Bruyne, Alvarez and Foden. And who's leading the line? None other than Erling Haaland. Pretty decent.
It's a strong side, isn't it? It's a very strong side. They are massive favourites, but as I said, opening day of the season is never easy. They can't count their chickens just yet.
No, City certainly can't, because as much as they were brilliant last season, they were deserved treble winners. By no means have they already won this title.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And they will be pushed. They will be pushed all the way. So any drop of points, even if it is the first game of the season, could mean everything come the end of it in May. Let's not think about the end. Let's think about the start, because we are only 6 minutes away. We are 11 minutes away from the start of the Premier League season.
Yeah, a lot of talk in chat. Nick Nack asking, have you upgraded your shed lighting? I don't think, we haven't. You've done some things to the camera, but yeah, so that would explain why it's looking a bit brighter. And Matt, you're talking about Caicedo rejecting Liverpool to come to Chelsea. That was sensational. Brilliant. He's already a club legend. Like, he doesn't even have to play a game and he's a legend.
Chelsea fan pointing out that Chelsea could get both Caicedo and Lavia now.
Yeah.
Rumours flying left, right and centre. Kane's in Munich. Liverpool, Chelsea fighting over Caicedo and Lavia.
Liverpool aren't fighting anymore. Liverpool dead.
Yeah, knocked out.
But yeah. By the way, we had 2 penalty goals in the first game. What in the Liga? I saw that Almeria were 2-0 down to Rayo Vallecano. Is it 3 now? Or were both the goals penalties?
That's harsh.
I saw the scoreline, but yeah. He's back, just in disguise. But yeah, exciting times. 10 minutes until kick-off. What for Burnley tonight then? What do they need to do to keep Man City quiet?
So much. But today for Burnley, obviously it's about the result, but I think it's about performance as well. You're up against the reigning champions, the back-to-back champions, the several-time champions, the really good Manchester City side. Back in the Premier League, back at Turf Moor, the atmosphere is brilliant. Use that home crowd to your advantage play your football. Don't let Erling Haaland touch the ball, and just see what happens. Play well. Do not the thing will be to not get battered, because if you look back, they played each other in the FA Cup, didn't they, last season, and they lost 6-0, 5-0.
It was 5-0 in that quarter-final game. So they'll be looking to avoid that similar sort of embarrassment, obviously, Burnley.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be on the end of a drubbing like that today. They are now a Premier League side. They'll come into this game with ambitions to actually give a fight to Manchester City.
Yeah.
And I think they might just do it.
I'm intrigued to see
they'll
what
give
happens.
them a very good game
They're
today.
going to be up for it, and I mean, the atmosphere at a stadium that hasn't been in the Premier League for 2 years, fans that have waited for that time, it's going to be bouncing.
Yeah. And do perfect are there as well, so that might be interesting.
That's
obviously
part
owners of Burnley Football Club now.
That.
Fantastic acquisition. But yeah, they're trying to get a chant started today that's like quite American or something, and yeah, there's Burnley fans saying what they're saying going to happen, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is good. That Turf Moor's we packed.
It's already fairly packed, and we are a couple of minutes away from kick-off.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
They are going to be up for this. It will not be easy for City. They're as much as they are, they're champions. They are probably the best side in the world right now. Doesn't mean it's easy. Playing in the Milan and Chelsea final is very different to travelling to Turf Moor to a Burnley side that have just been promoted.
They both offer challenges, but they're unique in the challenges they offer. Turf Moor versus the San Siro. I'd argue Turf Moor is a tougher place to go.
Yeah, I would.
No, it's going to be a fascinating game, though. I think Burnley showed last season that no matter who they play, they're going to play their football.
Yeah.
And I'll be intrigued to see whether they're going to stick with that this season. Whether Kompany adapts his style to suit the Premier League, or whether he continues trying to play this passing style of play, and how he gets on against the big teams. Because City could be on the end of a big loss tonight and still be absolutely fine because they beat the smaller teams. It's just the way they play football means that City can break them down easier. It's going to be interesting. There's every chance that they adapt their play style. They set up pretty defensively against City today and get a big result over the line. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
I mean, we've already seen in the starting lineup, it's not just about tactics, but a lot of personnel changes, a lot of new signings in that Burnley team tonight. With as I say, a point to prove. New signing into a newly promoted side. Intriguing to see how they're going to play. A very young side as well. They've got an 18-year-old, 20. Very very young side that are coming in to make Premier League debuts. They're going to be nervous. But they're at home, and that should help massively.
Well, most of their squad is a Premier League debutant. There's not many players left in that Burnley side that have got any Premier League experience. In fact, are there any? Dar O'Shea, maybe? Did he play? I think we may have got some minutes with West Brom.
Maybe.
Like 4 years ago.
I'm excited. Who's the geezer up front?
Cullen, maybe. Amdouni?
I'm very excited, I'm excited to see how he does today.
Honestly, Lyle Foster, disappointed in the second half of last season, was brought in January for Burnley. He never really hit the ground running, but I think he could have an exciting start to this campaign.
Yeah, because he's a good player. I'm really intrigued how this Burnley side play. City, I don't think there's any additions really. I think it's very similar. It's the same team. Yeah,
so none of the new signings feature. Obviously, Guardiola still settling in, is on the bench, so could get some minutes today. Kovacic also named amongst the substitutes, as is James McAtee, who intriguingly could be brought into today's game. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how City play, because in the Community Shield final, we saw a slight difference to their system. They're used to playing in that 3-2-4-1 against Arsenal, though they set up it how they did in the seasons prior. That almost a 4-4-2 or 4-2-4 with De Bruyne going and joining Haaland in attack, and then forming that four-person attack. Potentially Haaland looking a bit more comfortable in possession then. So obviously Pep designed the 3-2-4-1 to avoid having to use Haaland in build-up. But if Haaland's more comfortable in possession, maybe they revert back.
Be interesting how that plays out.
And obviously Pep will be looking to counter all the copycats because everyone else in the Premier League is using his system now.
For Burnley, you've got to cause City problems. Give them something to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick actually said the exact same thing. And whether that's defensively, whether that's keeping them out of the game, not letting them have a chance, you'll make them think about how we're gonna get through, or if that's going forward, if they can cause them problems, put them under pressure, even for 30 seconds, it's gonna make them think. You can't let City just sit back and relax. Don't let them rest on their, just kind of decide, we're gonna chill until we score a goal.
You ready to do your prediction?
No, I'm not. Okay. I'm really not. I think I think, as much as I want to say it's formality, I just have a hope that Burnley could do something tonight.
What's your prediction then? First game of the Premier League season. It's a big moment. Chat, make sure to get your prediction.
Hi, Gary.
In
Say
the
hi to
live
Gary
chat.
first.
Hi, Gary, as well. But yeah, go on then.
Boy, Gary, thanks for being here. I know it's about 3:30 for the morning for you.
So very early.
Hi, Gary. Prediction. Oh, I can't say Burnley are going to get it. I'm going to go 3-1, but... no, 3-1. 3-1 City. I'm struggling. 3-1 City. I'll go a Burnley goal from Foster. And then it will be City goals from Haaland, Foden, and a Rodri screamer. Rodri's going to open the scoring because I know exactly what's going to happen. Burnley will defend well. Rodri's going to pick it up from about 25 yards out, stab it to a corner, game ruined.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, here we go.
I just have a feeling. I've been saving up this prediction since Wednesday. Since we sat down to record predictions, I've been thinking, you know what, Burnley might just do this. And now it's the time to unleash that prediction. Burnley 1, Manchester City 0. Ladies and gentlemen, Burnley taking home 3 points in the opening day of the Premier League season.
I mean, Matteo agrees with you. 4-3 Burnley he's got.
Love the prediction, Matteo. Yeah, 1-0. 1-0 Burnley. They're getting it done. City can lose that day.
That's right, Burnley do play football now. It's not just Sean Dyche smacking it along.
Yeah.
They do play football now.
Which is either going to be their downfall or means they can fight with City today.
Yeah.
But yeah. Have Burnley made any notable additions this summer? Hang on, sorry, Gary. Or is it mostly the same squad that won the Championship last season? They have made a few good signings. Sander Berge joining from their rivals for the title last season. Sander Berge from Sheffield United. Very good pickup. They've also added, I think Amdouni is a new signing, I believe.
James Trafford.
Of course, goalkeeper. Fantastic addition. The right winger, whose name is now
the 18-year-old
escaping me. I'm going to have to double check.
It is
Koleosho.
Yeah.
Winger from the States.
Again, we show he does 18 years of age, coming over from America.
Well, obviously was at Espanyol, but...
Yeah, you know, he was American.
He is American.
And Craig Pawson's going to referee our first game. We know anything about Craig Pawson. He does love a good red card. So maybe...
So what minute is Rodri getting sent off?
Could Rodri see red?
I didn't predict the scorer, by the way. Burnley's goal will come through Lyle Foster. It's going to be a corner tapped.
We could have gone different, wasn't we?
No.
Right.
It's going to be a corner to the near post, flicked on. He's going to be there at the far post. He's going to tuck it home, 87th minute, and then the fourth official is going to add like 12 minutes. And we're going to watch Burnley resort back to their Sean Dyche roots.
I mean, obviously,
and just pepper out the stadium.
That's a good point. Bringing that up, it is going to be interesting to see how this new, because they're bringing in the FIFA added time ruling. So I'm expecting quite a few minutes of additional time.
That is the organisation of football, not the video game.
Oh yeah,
we're not doing anything wacky like adding Volta at the end. That would be fun.
Goals in it now.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this game. It's been a long wait, and for Burnley, for us, for everyone, to see the opening game of the Premier League season. City will want to start with a bang because they will know, and I think Pep Guardiola will know, out of all people, that teams like United, Chelsea, Liverpool are going to come back swinging this year. City have got to respond. Very nice away kit, by the way. I really like it. Not away kit.
That's the third
kit.
shirt.
Yeah, it's really nice. Anyway,
show me the third kits. But yeah, but mere moments away now from the start of today's game.
The team.
Well, potentially it is. It looks like it could very much be.
De Bruyne's not going to pivot with Rodri, is he?
Who knows?
Mental.
It could be the 3-2-4-1. It could be the 4. What I could see is De Bruyne or Alvarez out wide and Bernardo deeper.
Yeah.
More likely.
I saw Bob in that picture.
Because he's got an afro.
No, he looks creepy. Two very good friends in Kompany and Guardiola. They both walked to the same bench.
Similarities with Trafford to Saint signing Bazunu. Both made the jump from League One.
I think Trafford's better.
Yeah, both City goalkeepers, obviously.
No offence in that.
I don't think Bazunu is a bad goalkeeper at all, though.
No, not at all. I think James Trafford just got to get away.
The difference is the way they play football. Southampton signed Bazunu and then proceeded to make him face 100 shots a season. Whereas Trafford is going to be part of a side which is going to play some nice football. It's going to be more competitive. So I think Trafford will have a better time of it than Bazunu.
And he's coming off the back of a brilliant under-21 Euros, where he was the star, probably one of the star players in that England team, making penalty saves in the final. Was it the final or semi-final? Final, wasn't it? Last minute penalty. You said last minute penalty, didn't he?
In what?
Yeah, I just won the Euro final.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Brilliant heroics there. He had a brilliant tournament. Finally got away from Fogden and Bolton. He's now at Burnley. He should have a really good season.
Just a quick question. Are you surprised to see Phil Foden start tonight?
No.
No?
Why don't he's a very good player?
Yeah, I know. It's just that he didn't start the Community Shield, obviously. He didn't start much last season. Do you expect to see him more involved this year?
I'd expect to. So I lost Mahrez and I'd play him over Cole Palmer.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people expect them to go and get a new winger. I mean, Jeremy Doku linked, same with Michael Elise as well. So definitely options out there for them. But
yeah,
Gary with a little stat, Weghorst has made more appearances for teams other than Burnley since being signed by Burnley. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a brilliant stat. That's why Gary there.
But yeah, Burnley will get us underway here, I think, in this opening match of the 23-24 Premier League season.
Here we go, this is it.
Exciting times. Kompany's first match in Premier League management.
Big moment for him as well. He's done it as a player.
I was going to say.
Can he do it as a manager?
Very experienced as a player for his opposition tonight.
Even if they lose tonight, I still think they'll be absolutely fine.
And I believe that is Lyle Foster in the middle to get Burnley underway here. Craig Pawson blows his whistle, takes a knee. It isn't a stand against racism. He hasn't just fallen over.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Craig Pawson, but yeah.
Now, Blue Army ringing out through the stadium and the sideboards. They're up for this, Burnley.
Now we will get underway. Lyle Foster knocking it back to Dakhil to get us started in our first match of the 23-24 Premier League season. I am very excited for this new season.
Excitable. We've seen a Burnley side go from Mate Vidra and Ashley Barnes to having some brilliant attacking players and playing some really nice football.
Yeah.
It's completely different to the Burnley side we saw 2 years ago. How will they cut it in the Premier League? We're about to find out across the next 90 minutes.
City already looking very comfortable in possession. We're only 30 seconds in. Akanji on the ball now. Okay, they'll be looking for a fast start in this game, City. While they won't be too, insistent on a big win, they'll still want to score a few against the newly promoted side.
Yeah. Roberts and Al Dakali will be very busy at full-back tonight with Foden and Silva to contend with. But as the sun sets in Burnley, what a lovely place to sunset. Football is back. Well, Premier League's back.
Ball out of play coming off of Vitinha there, and that will be a Manchester City throw. It's with Walker now. Walker, widely expected to leave the club this summer, has now stayed. Preferred staying at Manchester City to moving to Bayern Munich. In the end.
That's the debate with Joel in Bundesliga titles or Premier League titles, know what I'm saying. And Champions League.
Edison. Walker. Now Edison.
Very comfortable, Edison.
Intriguingly, so this doesn't surprise me. They want to have that three-man build-up in defence. So rather than having one of the fullbacks drop into a three, Edison is playing as one of the three centre-halves. And that means Walker can get high, and that means they can overload in this sort of area.
Why is there so much space?
Silva, Rodri, can't quite get on the ball. Does leave him a little bit exposed to this counter-attack, though, of Burnley. Amdouni has nowhere to go, brought down by De Bruyne, and that will be a free kick.
Because that's just going to get the whole team up 10 yards.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they've got to do tonight.
He knew he had nowhere to go. Smart. Al-Dakali. Now Bayer. And they could go down this left flank now, Burnley. Fantastic drive from the left back, but Rodri's dispossessed him. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Slots it through to De Bruyne. Cut out well by Dara O'Shea. And then, De Bruyne sees it out for a corner. Already City imposing their inferiority in this match. They look strong.
And they've got
they look so good in possession.
Season. E.T. I don't know if E.T. was a Burnley coach.
Look how high the keeper is. Yeah, I know, Nick-Nack. I mean, as I say, I think that will be how United like to build up as well. And that's why they brought in Onana.
Couldn't Pep do it on a dry summer's evening. In
Foden.
Burnley. Maybe not, Gary.
Bernardo.
Maybe not.
Ball in from De Bruyne, looking for Rodri. Rodri headed across the box. Erling Haaland! It's 3 minutes in, and Erling Haaland has already found the back of the net. Manchester City 1, Burnley 0. 3 minutes into our Premier League opener. Who else? Who else did you think was going to score but Erling Haaland? Inevitable.
Burnley could have asked for anything worse. They're already back against the wall. They don't get out at all. Give City way too much room. Ball comes in. How do you let a ball and then Erling
finished
Haaland?
by Haaland.
Why is he unmarked? Why is Erling Haaland unmarked?
The ball from De Bruyne is excellent. Rodri heads it across the box. Haaland tucks it home. No hope for Trafford. No hope for Burnley. Burnley 0, Manchester City 1.
He's done it again. He had a really poor Community Shield final, and then he scored within 3 minutes of the new Premier League campaign.
I mean, that is why he scored 36 Premier League goals last season, because he finishes chances like that, and you wouldn't be surprised to see him get 3 or 4 today.
When's he going to stop?
When he
I thought Burnley could hold on for a bit.
Good start by Man City. Yeah, you're right there, Junior. A very good start. Edison here having to play a defensive role and just see the ball out.
Now Burnley are in trouble again, because they cannot afford to concede.
Goals received from corner. Burnley have the most in the Championship, one of the highest in the Championship.
Preston, Blackpool and Swansea, but they don't defend, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But 3 minutes into a Premier League campaign, you've already conceded.
Remember a statistic, by the way. Haaland averages a goal every 4 minutes. What a crazy play.
Oh, man, mental.
He can't be stopped. But yeah, Kanji moves out wide to Walker.
Everyone, Gary saying his FPL. I think if you have not captained Haaland in your FPL team,
you're asking for trouble,
you are
aren't
an
you?
idiot.
Haaland, Rodri, Lewis, now Ake. Already City are flowing in this game.
This could be a long night for Burnley at this rate.
Definitely. Akanji. And now Ake. Foden makes the run inside. Has Haaland further forward.
Easy.
Goes out wide. Kevin De Bruyne. He could go wider still. He's going to go it alone and takes a effort from range. Just pinging it over the bar though. Felt he could have been more patient there, De Bruyne. It is the 5th minute. Just spread out wide.
You
create a big chance.
Why are you going for long ranges?
If it goes in, hero, isn't it?
Then,
to many FPL players out there.
If that went in, then Burnley might as well just forfeit the game, take a 3-0 loss.
Trafford. O'Shea. My prediction already out the window.
Oh, well, I said 3-1 City, so maybe mine's not.
Oh, think of this. I think City has got 3
But I think Burnley have done wrong, because they haven't had a chance to do anything wrong.
Yeah.
They've kind of just walked on the pitch,
I think that's the nature of Man City, though, isn't it? They are such a good side, and we saw immediately how they just tore them apart. It was a quick move down that right-hand side, a good ball into the box, and a poor marking from Burnley. I mean, that's really a rookie error. They're fanning around with the ball in the penalty area here. Manchester City, they've got away with it.
If Burnley do that, they concede.
But that's the composure they all play with.
Yeah.
They're very aware that the press is going to be high because they are slow with possession in the box. Ball, in fact, that's a potential penalty for Burnley here, not in the eyes of Craig Pawson.
Craig keeps interesting.
Akanji there, just been a little bit forceful with Lar Foster.
And Lar Foster responds by taking him out.
Yeah. He's responding in the only way he seems fit.
Let's have a look at it.
So is that Amdouni, sorry. No, not a pen. He goes down with very little.
He knows what he's doing. He thought, already 1-0 down, do I can get a penalty here?
Yeah.
Flop like a fish on the floor. Kompany was convinced he needs to pipe down.
I don't think Kompany was convinced. I think Kompany's going to try anything to try and get a pen in this game.
Couldn't even see it happen. That was a death stare now from Craig Pawson. He doesn't look happy ready.
Does not like diving, Craig Pawson.
Poll
in chat, by the way. 54% of you guys have voted for Manchester City. 38% have voted for Burnley. Sensational scenes.
How many?
38%. And 8% think they could nick a draw. I love the optimism, guys.
I think everyone might have put that before when they're down for 3 minutes.
Edison lifts it forward. Ball cut out now by Burnley. They've got the ball high at the pitch. That's a foul from Kyle Walker. No intent to play. The ball just barges over Burnley's left winger. I think it was Vitinha, was it?
I think so.
And now a free kick. Not a terrible area for Burnley. I'm not 100% on Burnley's record from set pieces, but if they can get a good delivery here, well, you never know. Maybe someone will turn it in the goal. They've got O'Shea in there. They've got Sander Berge.
I mean the likes of Al-Daki. Daki?
Yeah.
Oh, his name now. I think it's DS. I don't know how to spell it. It said
Dakil. But yeah.
I mean, they could scrum over. You never know, do you? Ball in.
Ball hung to the back post, looking for Dakil, and he's gone down the box. He's trying to claim for a penalty. nothing can be given.
City playing a rough and tumble at the moment. Succession of fouls. Yes, Al-Dakil trying to get on the end of that one. Couldn't quite get there. The Belgian international, I believe.
Already looking very good in FPL.
Yeah, as I say, I think
A fantastic. I'm going to waiting for it to load, but I'm sure it's already a fantastic score. Edison, Akanji, 11 points. That's what we love to see. Good start to the game.
Everyone's got the same amount of points.
Because they've probably got one or two City assets and Haaland captained. Yeah, probably.
No, I bought a Foden in at the 11th hour, so.
That's an interesting choice.
When conceding first, Burnley won half their games last year in the Championship, so there's still hope.
Yeah. I had Stones on my FPL team. Decided to take. I saw that there was a leak that he wouldn't start a couple of minutes before the deadline, and I managed to swap him out for Akanji. So very glad I didn't give away penalty moments earlier.
Yeah.
Foden. Now Rodri. Rodri knocks it back. Here's Nathan Ake. Ake back to Edison. Edison under pressure immediately, but he rolls it out to Akanji. Time on the ball, Akanji. Now De Bruyne out wide. Walker tries to skip past one, but the ball's put out of play by Jordan Bayer. So Bayer's playing centre half, isn't he? But he does just step out into that left. He's playing left back. Thing is, because both players can play both. No, it is Al-Dakil at centre half and Bayer at full back. Akanji. Now Rodri dropping into that 3. And that's what we're going to see this season. Either Rodri or Edison, by the looks of it. Dropping into that 3 or pushing up into that 3 in the case of Edison, rather than one of the fullbacks having to sit deeper. Meanwhile, Walker attacks.
Silly foul.
Meanwhile, Walker attacks the wing. Bernardo Silva comes inside. Rico Lewis comes inside. Just an absolute overload in midfield for Manchester City.
The youngster there, Koleosho, just unnecessary foul there.
Yeah, perhaps showing his immaturity there.
Apparently, I thought it was that American.
It's his first senior start in football.
Ever. Against Manchester City.
Let's trial by fire. If he scores, he's sensational. Ball in from De Bruyne. 2 players head it away. Falls to Rodri on the edge. De Bruyne again. Where's that massive Norwegian man? There he is. He tries an acrobatic finish. It's over the bar. And he earns himself some jeers from the Burnley faithful.
He got his leg to it. Yeah, I don't think everyone's jeering when he scored 4 at full time.
Nick Nack said too long in chat and Gary said that's what she said. Fantastic, Gary. But yeah.
Gary providing us with the witty banter as always.
That's a fantastic cross from De Bruyne. Just finding that corridor of uncertainty and Haaland almost able to turn it.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I think you put 10 foot in the air and you still jump here to get it.
Probably, yeah.
De Bruyne knows he puts it in the 18-yard box, Haaland will get to it.
Manuel Akanji. Can he pick out the pass? Doesn't need to because he's not under immediate pressure. Here's Rodri. Now Ake. Rico Lewis. Back to Edison. And Lewis getting bundled over for his troubles there.
Yeah, who's it? I keep thinking Josh Brown was on the pitch, but he's not.
Yeah.
But I mean, good start from City in the first 11 minutes.
It's tricky to see who's pressing because Jordan Bayer right now is very hard to pitch.
Where's Lyle Foster?
I don't know who's playing where for Burnley. It's a confusing system. Roberts flicks on, trying to find. What's his name? The youngster.
Koleosho,
that's it.
I mean, since Burnley conceded, they've responded well, but
yeah,
you've seen the 4th minute. It's pretty easy to respond well because all you got to do is not concede again.
Sid, onto the stream. Great to see you, mate.
Hi, Sid.
Also, if you are just tuning in, make sure to say hi in the live chat. Get involved. Give your thoughts on the game throughout. And yeah, interact with the community. We've got a great community here. Get involved.
Weird to think it's our 3rd stream of today.
It is, yeah.
We're live
11 hours ago.
11?
Something like that.
Oh, I mean, like our first stream today was nearly 20 hours ago.
Foden smashes that in the wrong direction, really, but Walker going to recover well. And he plays it forwards. One half of the pitch now by Burnley. Cullen, Vitinha. And now back to Bayer.
Is there a way that Burnley just keeps at 1-0 when they go sit here for 86 minutes and not see a single goal?
I think if they do, it's going to be an exciting game regardless, because they're going to have to keep Manchester City quiet. Foster.
They even score themselves, who knows?
Now Vitinha.
I might spoil us.
Yeah, I mean, it's just impossible for Burnley to get the ball down and play, really, isn't it? They're trying to get these sequences of passes going, but every time they try, it just gets intercepted by a Manchester City player. They're such a good side, City. Not that hasn't been stated enough by enough people, but yeah, fantastic ball out wide though, that from Cullen, finding Roberts in an acre of space out on the right hand side. Here's Sander Berge. Now Roberts. Difficult for Berge starting tonight. Obviously he'll have that fitness, but he met the players yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you find the decision to start him a bit odd?
Yes.
Roberts controls that well.
But I don't know if it'll matter or not.
Koleosho. Here's Foster. Plays it through. Vitinha. Koleosho could shoot. Does shoot over the bar. Just getting under it, the youngster.
Better football from Burnley. They're really nice stuff. Not playing it from one side to the other. And they can do that. They can play some nice stuff. Koleosho just driving inside here. Plays it to Foster, who shifts it all the way out wide. Walker misses it. Sorry, Bernard Silva misses it. And then Koleosho.
That's unfortunate.
Thing is though, it's one or two ways. So he covers that top corner. He's the 18-year-old hero of Burnley.
I was going to say.
But
he was running off the corner flag and we're shouting, Koleosho has announced himself. Instead we're going, that's a shame.
The Burnley Vincent Cup, no.
He already excites me though. Like, he looks like the type of player
30 pressures
going to do well.
In 14 minutes isn't bad from Burnley.
It's the only way it's the only way you can play against Manchester City. You've got to press them because they've always got the ball. But yeah, that was really, really good play from Burnley. And this is what I'm saying. As much as against a Man City, they may get opened up too easily. If they play like that against Sheffield United, they're going to score 8.
Yeah.
Especially since, Sheffield United, there's a lot of disgruntlement.
I think that's why I said at the start that it's not for Burnley as much as it's about result, it's about performance for them tonight. Because
and minimising result. Because if they lose 1-2, 3-0, that's not too bad. If they lose 6-7-0, then, they'll be very disappointed.
They'll go hand in hand with each other. If they perform well, they won't get battered.
Yeah. They are linked in that way. Here is Ake.
So going hand in hand for another footballing
Rodri.
They're just so calm on the ball. It's mental.
And back to Ederson. I mean, that's why they play for Manchester City. Yeah. Because they've got the composure to be able to play out from the back. Ederson at the moment is just instructing players where to stand so he can kick it to him. But Burnley aren't going to push onto him because then they open up so much space going forwards. So, Ederson's about to just walk this all the way to the goal. Yeah,
he's just walked straight out of the penalty area. As you said, there's no point running now.
It's fascinating, by the way, to watch the midfield here for Burnley. So, what I've noticed them doing so far is a lot of man marking. And it's almost just follow the player wherever he goes. Doesn't matter if you're massively out of position, just follow him wherever he goes. And then the wingers for Man City are allowed all the acres they want.
Yeah.
But I find it interesting. But Burnley don't see the City width as a threat, which is intriguing. Or perhaps realise they can mark that zonally at least. Ball over the top. Rodri heads on goal. Fantastic save from Trafford. He was offside, but Trafford already being called into action early on. Not a lot he could have done about that Haaland goal, of course.
No,
but had to make the save there.
That's like, he'll want to prove his worth.
Offside was the correct call. Rodri went too early. Ball lifted over the top, but either way, good stop from Trafford.
Brilliant save.
Yeah.
He'll feel like he's got to prove that he deserves to be here. Obviously, come from League One is a big step up than starting the Premier League, and against his former side as well.
And now it's with Cullen. Now not Vitinha, sorry. It's the fullback Bayer. This is lovely football.
Should have gone one more.
Amdouni breaking through a shot on goal.
Had to go to Foster.
Burnley are looking good though.
They are. They're
Burnley are looking
nice
really good. This is lovely.
But here, this has got to go.
It's the driving side from Vitinha and from
Foster.
Lovely football from Burnley. Again opening them up.
Much better from Burnley. They've really responded, getting shots on target, causing Manchester City a few problems. But you do just feel that they're one or two passes away there from being through on goal rather than being patient.
Yeah, Gary says marking Haaland the way Rudiger did in the UCL. I mean, it's the way to nullify him. Not that they have so far. Of course, they let him score. But now that they are man-marking him, they should keep him quiet for 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Jack, welcome to the stream. Luton to win the Prem. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. But yeah.
You never know, do you?
Foden. Trying to go forwards.
I'm back again by Burnley. They've really responded well to going 1 goal down.
Ball to Roberts. Poor from the young lad.
Blame it on the sun.
Completely forgotten his name again.
Kolyosho.
Sorry, Kolyosho. He's
just
watching
come
this
through
back.
and shoved Rico Lewis as well. He's now gone down on his... Oh, he's been hit by something.
Not a positive start for Burnley's fans, potentially, here. That's what Foden's now making the case for.
Unless it was already on the floor. No, it weren't. So you get bundled over there.
Hits the corner flag.
Kolyosho.
And then I'm guessing he gets... I don't know what hits him. I'm guessing hit a projectile though from the fans. What we're presuming, but... Yeah, 20 minutes played here then. Manchester City definitely looking the dominant side. But, well, there's no surprise really there, is there?
Well, Burnley have played some nice stuff there. I've been impressed with
they
the football they've played, so...
Someone's lobbed a lighter. What is it with lighters now? We saw it in the Conference League final.
Well, I guess because everyone's got one now, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
they all smoke and vote, look at us, we're all cool people.
Okay.
But I don't understand it.
Yeah, no, clearly not. Ball back now to Bayer. Now Trafford under a lot of pressure from Erling Haaland. Just clears it to Roberts. Roberts flicks on. Berge trying to win it. Rodri, De Bruyne to Haaland. Haaland tries to get out of his feet but can't. Surrounded there by Burnley. And that's what they've done well so far. They've suffocated Haaland over his well on the ball. Apart from the time he scored. But other than that, as I say, suffocating Haaland, really stopping him getting involved in the game. And what is the stoppage here? I think there's a player down, and it's Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City here, just holding his ankle.
Oh dear.
And he's signalling to come off. 20 minutes into the season opener, Kevin De Bruyne seems to be signalling to the bench to come off. Video's being waved on. This may be the end of Kevin De Bruyne's night.
Bad for De Bruyne, bad for City, bad for FPL owners.
Yeah. How Jack saying KDB injured piss take. I'm guessing you've got him in your FPL team, mate. Would explain the frustration there, potentially. But yeah, we've got an imposter in chat, says Gary. I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah. Chelsea fan asked, what time is the stream tomorrow? We are... we'll be live... Twice. Well, I'll be live from 11:15 for England, Colombia. Yeah. Harry, you might watch for the second half? Or extra time that goes there? Depending on what time you get back. And then... tomorrow afternoon, obviously, Aston Villa Newcastle should be a really exciting match. And obviously, Sunday, we have Chelsea Liverpool. So, stacked a weekend of action.
3 games to go this weekend.
Yeah, already streamed 3. Still 3 more to go.
Yeah.
Things we love to see. But yeah, De Bruyne, I think, will make his way off. The captain's armband will be changing hands.
And this is worrying for his season, for Man City's season.
Yeah.
Big miss to Kevin De Bruyne.
And for anyone that's fought £10.5 million out on him.
And Kyle Walker will take the armband, and replacing him on the...
Presumably it would be Mateo Kovacic, you'd say?
Maybe, called an early for his Manchester City debut. Well, Man City Premier. It is
Mateo Kovacic.
Oh, this is going to make me cry. It just don't look right. He just doesn't look right. I don't like it.
It's going to be his first Premier League appearance in a Manchester City shirt after making the switch from Chelsea in the summer just gone.
Kovacic coming on.
And he'll receive some instructions from Pep, who is furiously jotting things down in his little notebook. He is just genuinely using a notepad to make loads of notes. That's fantastic. But yeah, Pep Guardiola just showing Kovacic exactly what he wants from him.
I love Kovacic. I love him. Really sad that he left.
Yeah, gutting for KDB because he's missed a lot of the last 2 seasons really with injuries. I hope that this season isn't another one that we marred by his injury record. 20 minutes in, Kevin De Bruyne making his way off the field. And yeah, FPL fans everywhere.
I'm so glad I got him.
Punching things right now. Daz Reynolds, welcome to the stream. Big up. Hope you are well today. We're fantastic, Daz. I hope you're great as well, mate. And yeah. I mean, I'm just pumped for the start of the Premier League season. Love the Premier League. Best league in the world. And yeah, we've got an action-packed lineup of fixtures this weekend.
Yeah.
Here's Nathan Ake.
23 minutes in, Burnley have got to find that rhythm again because they're playing nice football. Now, City unsettled, forced into an early change. That's not going to be nice. Kovacic has to adjust with playing with these players.
Yeah. Kanji now back to Edison. And just carrying that ball out of defence. Lifts it towards Haaland. Haaland gets a touch. Now Foden.
He doesn't even jump. He just stood there and headed the
Phil
ball.
Foden tried to run at them there. Touch was too heavy though, and Trafford claims it well.
Wasn't to play out, didn't fancy it.
And Trafford, taking his time out this distribution before rolling it short. Here's O'Shea. And now Bayer. Cullen. Vitinha. Trying to find Amdouni but can't. Rodri. Walker. Foden. Nice touch, can't turn. Ball put out of play by Bayer. He's very much kept Phil Foden very quiet so far tonight. But yeah. Haaland, how many do we think Ali Haaland's getting this season? I know we spoke about it on the Premier League predictions podcast, Full Tale Predictions, but a lot of people may not have watched that. How many goals do you think Haaland's getting this season?
40.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll just go one. I'm going to go one higher than that, 41. I think he's going to break that 40 goal mark, which is insane. My only fear is if he picks up an injury, does that cause him a problem?
Probably not, because he'll just make up for it in the other games.
Yeah. What games are you doing tomorrow? Daz, we've got the England-Colombia game at 11:15, kick-off 11:30, and then we're doing Newcastle-Aston Villa. 5:30 kick-off will be live from 5:15. Should be two cracking games of football.
Should be.
Kovacic. Here now is Julian Alvarez. And he can attack down this left-hand side.
Corruption's not having any of it.
Yeah, I was going to say. Al-Dakhil gets clipped there by Alvarez.
Putting the ball where?
Yeah.
Book him. Doesn't, obviously not. But yeah, this is Rico Lewis. That instant in the corner. Just appeared someone threw lighter at him. Twats. Absolute idiots. To be that stupid.
I mean, yeah, it's just like why do you go to football thinking, I'm gonna throw a lighter at someone?
Because now you got to buy a new one. Like that's like for your obviously don't throw lighters. Yes, you're an idiot. But your least concern be obviously you're just wasting your own money because you want to throw a lighter at Rico Lewis for no knows why, and that was a bit silly. But guilty way of play on and a throw to Burnley. They've really started to come into the game as it's gone on.
It's just man says that Haaland will score 50 this season. I just can't see him getting 50.
I think that's too absurd.
That's all. That's like 1.2 goals a game, something like that. I can't see it happening.
Not happening.
Al-Dakhil. Now Roberts.
He'd either get injured, bored, or someone would stop him.
Yeah.
And by stop him, I mean Chris Baldock would go through his ankle and just stop him playing.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're in Burnley.
I'm Dooney there, just can't break away from Rodri.
Quite caught on his feet, just couldn't run.
Kovacic.
But another big chance for Burnley. He was through on goal,
Rodri.
he could have kept going.
Here's Rico Lewis. Alvarez. Lewis. Now Ake. In possession across to Akanji. Looking for a forward option. Picks up Kovacic. Now Akanji. Goes back to Edison. Can Edison come up with a pass? He's so composed, Edison, in goal. Like,
he's like a centre half.
He's been sat near the halfway line most of the game. There he's just sat near the area while playing high press. They've lost possession again, though, City. That would be my one criticism. Vitinha flying forward. Sorry, Foster flying forwards. Takes aim! Almost troubling the goal there. But they're losing possession far too often at the moment, Manchester City.
I think Pep's be fuming.
And against better sides, they'll be cost dearly. Akanji dives in, Foster skips past him, then he turns Kovacic inside out.
I'm looking at Sander Berge on the edge. Could have laid it off to him.
Potentially
he saw the
moment,
his eyes were lit up as soon as he saw the goal. So as he turned on to his right foot.
And they won it back again.
Is it sloppy? Oh, get away with it.
Kovacic there, trying to drive forwards at them.
He's taking his time. Maybe a bit of inexperience there, just took too long.
One back up again, heart of the pitch by Burnley. Ake heads it away, Rodri clears it away. But it's been a messy few minutes for Manchester City here. And now down the line Connor Roberts plays Kovacic. Looking to drive inside. Here is Sander Berge. Now Kovacic.
Yeah, Burnley just
tries to slot it through there.
Another let off. They're letting Manchester City off at the moment. Because they're playing poorly.
Burnley are playing some really nice stuff though. Burnley are playing really well. They're pressing City high. They're winning the ball back in great areas. They're just unfortunate that so far they've not been able to do anything.
If anything, what's his name? Sorry,
Anduni
kind of ran across Rodri.
He just needs to burst towards goal.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew that Rodri was there. He wanted to get onto his right foot so he could tuck it past.
Rather than trying to run away or try and cut him off, he should have just ran away from him.
Yeah, he was also thinking potentially that even if he did know Rodri was there, that could have draw a foul here.
Yeah.
You know, there's every opportunity that happens. But
3 titles in a row now for City this season. So far, the title defence has started well by taking the lead, but it hasn't been a convincing performance.
I still think there's a chance Burnley gets out from this.
100%.
Like, I'd expect, after they scored in 3 minutes, I thought they'd be about 3-0, 4-0 up by now, cruising towards victory. You know, quite a comfortable win. Yet, we're 30 minutes in, and if anything, Burnley have looked more likely to score in the last 10 minutes. Which is not a statement I expected to say at the start of this string. Alderkiel, now Roberts. But they are playing some really, really nice football, Burnley. Making use of every inch of the space that they can find. Their passing's been crisp, it's been precise, there's not been too many errors, especially in defensive areas. I say that now, it's going to be something stupid that gives City a goal, but Alderkiel in the corner, Roberts, I think it's gone out for a throw. Yeah, it has indeed. But
You think you're signalling Sander Berge that just had to go long there? Rather than play it cute. And here come Burnley again. Rico Lewis dispossessed now.
Kovacic losing possession. Very deep in their own half there. But City go backwards. Kovacic. And now Manuel Akanji. Here is Rodri. 15 minutes of the break though. How do Burnley keep up this current performance? How do they stay within one goal? And could they find a goal for the break?
They've just got to keep working hard. They can't afford to drop off, can't afford to let City have it. That's usually it's the way around. We see teams hold on against Man City for a long time and then kind of slowly fade away and break down towards the end of the half. Burnley have got to hold on here. 14 minutes, make it to the half, see if you can nick a goal, especially if they're going to keep making errors. But whatever you do, do not drop off, do not let them score again, because they're in this game. Burnley are in this game.
Alvarez, Foden, Bernardo, play opening up for them now. Ake. Now Bernardo. They seem to be missing De Bruyne, says Nick Nack. Potentially the leadership there, potentially from De Bruyne. They seem a bit disorganised, I would say. Dysfunctional almost.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's going to take time for Kovacic to adjust to this City team, this City system, playing with new teammates.
Yeah. And Gary's saying some nice change from those usual 80% City possession matches. They were dull to watch last season. I think if this tactic works, we'll get to that stage again. But at the moment, Pep has just applied a chaos to his tactic, which is making it very fun as a neutral. And I'm sure it's making it fun as a Burnley fan because they'll be on their seats praying that they could score. Which is not something they expected tonight. Bernardo, Foden,
especially when they 1-0 down in 4 minutes.
Daz asked, will we hear the rest like they did in the Women's World Cup talking to VAR? No, that's a FIFA thing, unfortunately.
But
the
I would
Premier
love
League
that. I mean, they should do that.
haven't influenced that. Well, they couldn't.
Right, tails. What's going on then?
But also, the difference is, when the female referees were speaking at the Women's World Cup, the fans would listen.
Yeah.
If Taylor tries to go on the intercom,
right, hang on, guys.
you're going to hear the loudest chant of wanker you've ever heard.
Everyone, give me a minute here. I'm trying to talk to you. All right, I've given a penalty and they'll start booing him. You can't even talk.
Kovacic, Silva, ball in, cleared away. Walker, Akanji. Thought he might lift that into the box, goes to Walker instead. And then Vitinha just puts it out of play. Which is very narrow from City. Yeah, it does, Nick Nack. It does. They're not making use of these wide areas, which is intriguing because that's sort of the only area that Werner giving them any space when marking zonally. So, I don't know. Feels like Burnley knew exactly what City were going to do today by playing narrowly. Walker. Kovacic driving the ball forwards. Foden. Oh, that is majestic from Phil Foden. But it doesn't take him anywhere. That touch from Phil Foden was world class.
That was beautiful.
Kovacic just flicks it up. Phil Foden with the heel flicks it up and round. A fantastic second touch. Tries to dribble around Vitinha. Vitinha just does just enough to force him wide, and then Trafford can smother the ball. But that was a beautiful,
really good defender,
individual piece of play from Phil Foden. But they've lost the ball half the pitch now. Won the ball half the pitch. Manchester City. Alvarez tries to play it across the heart. That's a fantastic header from Dara O'Shea.
Like a
leaping up in the air, yeah. Now Walker, Rodri. I'm expecting at the moment Rodri just to hit one of these.
Yeah.
Walker. Foden, Walker. Now back to Akanji. And Rodri, Kovacic, Rodri, Foden. Can slide it through to Kyle Walker in a great position. Walker plays to the edge. Alvarez, touch to Haaland. And there we go. A brilliant finish from Erling Haaland. And he just lets...
It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd.
A thin smile creeps from his lips as he celebrates a fantastic finish. It's Burnley 0, Manchester City 2. Haaland with his second of the game, second of the season. And Manchester City fans giving it large to the home crowd. Haaland has been immense thus far.
How has that gone in? That is absolute insanity. How this man is this good at football.
There's a couple of questions to be asked here of Burnley's defence. I mean, surely someone's got to be on Haaland at all times. Walker on by a country mile. He cuts it back to Alvarez, who was left completely unmarked. Haaland then escaped Al Dakali, and then that is a ridiculous finish.
It's absolutely absurd.
A ridiculous finish.
He didn't even look at the goal. He
just pinged it off the upright.
Trafford, no chance. What a strike.
Yeah. Shame it doesn't mean anything for anyone's FPL. Because everybody has him, because he is inevitable. Erling Haaland, 2 goals already. And, firing Manchester City.
He's boring.
To a 2-goal advantage.
He's so boring. He just ruined
Bernardo. Alvarez. One back. It's towards Trafford. Haaland putting the pressure on. Trafford gets it gone. I'm going to speak about keeping it at 1-0 going into the break. Burnley start to play some decent stuff. Now, though, City with a cushion in this game.
Burnley shouldn't
drop their heads yet, because there's every chance they get a goal, and then you never know what happens in football. But, yeah.
Good tackle. Well, heart of the pitch.
Lyle Foster, and that's wide. Coming off Akanji, though. That's a good block. But, Burnley really causing City some serious issues. And I will question, obviously City play Newcastle next weekend. Now that's a massive game. Do you think that if City play like this, in my opinion, Newcastle will score?
They will, but
multiple goals.
They'll still concede Newcastle because Haaland plays on.
Exactly, but it's still a chance of City drop points.
So what a horrific start to the season for Newcastle. Villa away, Villa at home.
Yeah, they've got the toughest run, I think. I would say.
Ball floated in, and it's good. Didn't find its way out.
Already 19 points in FPL.
Mental.
What we love to see. Newcastle then have a trip to Liverpool in game week. Welcome Liverpool to St James Park. Then go to Brighton away in game week 4, and then in game week 5 they host Brentford, which is the nicest game of the 5, but that is a horrible start to the season. And then Sheffield United can go make 6, so they could get their goal difference back to normal.
Goal of the season so far, isn't it, Nick? Probably.
Oh, it's tight. But I would say that second Haaland goal just about edges that first one out. I would say really close between the 2 Haaland strikes. I mean, there's a reason he's on the thumbnail. That was he scores goals.
Tell you what, Burnley put Anas Aurora on the pitch at school.
They would. They get a double instantly.
Anas Aurora. Great chant.
Yeah. Haaland now averaging a goal every 19 minutes. Less clinical than he was at the start of this match, but still very impressive stuff. I mean, he keeps that up all tournament. That's not just all
campaign.
All season. Then we're not going to be in for a very fun year. But Alvarez, ball in, cleared away by Bayer. Not far enough though. Kovacic, and then is cleared away by Bayer. That will be pulled back for a free kick. But yeah, 7 minutes left of this first 45.
Burnley
have given a fight to Manchester City, but City have looked incredible.
He's had 9 touches and scored 2 goals.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
He doesn't touch the ball in games. When he does, he scores it.
He doesn't need to touch the ball. He scored 2 goals from 9 touches.
He is not a human. No man. No, I don't know. His parents are creating an absolute monster. It's insane. The gene pool must be ridiculous to create such a beast.
Yeah. Adekali trying
How
to break
can
away.
A footballer touch the ball 9 times and score 2 goals?
Lewis. And he's going nowhere, but he has managed to win a goal kick there. Smart that from Rico Lewis.
Can't get our light for a name.
Where's Stones tonight? I don't know, Gary. I was questioning this. I had him in my FL team. Then I saw that that he wasn't starting, according to a leak, and I was like, well, that's not happening. I'm not getting no points from him. So I quickly got rid of him and brought in a Kanji, but yeah, no real information on where John Stones is tonight. I will do a quick little search to see if anyone has any information on where John Stones may be chilling.
He's on holiday.
So, I don't know. I don't know. Nothing. Just
City really starting to enjoy themselves now.
So it didn't travel, which would imply either there's already an injury. Diaz didn't travel either, and Guardiola is amongst the team. But yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe he's ill.
Maybe City just potentially resting up for the Super Cup on Wednesday night.
Taking the mick. That'd be absolutely taking the mick.
They run a completely different team.
Opening game for any season, you're resting up so you can go back to Sevilla.
But ultimately, one Premier League game may not win a huge result. They've never won the Super Cup before. You can understand, therefore, why they may do that.
Sevilla beat them.
But also, it's clear they don't really need Stones and Diaz in this game.
Not yet.
What, you think later in the match they're going to need Stones and Diaz?
They might be regretting when they've lost.
Well, they'll probably be alright because of someone just go
Well, Matteo said 4-3 Burnley, so his prediction's still on. So is mine. It's a 3-1 City.
Yeah.
Basically, you're on. Your prediction is right.
No, I went 1-0 Burnley, so I don't think my prediction's going to come in.
Probably not, no.
But yeah. Bernardo. Yeah, Stones looks like a promising pick in Fantasy Premier League, but I mean, I managed to save 0.5 mil for bringing a Kanji there.
Yeah.
It does worry me, though, that now City have so many defenders, there is going to be a bit of pep roulette in defence as well. That's why I didn't go for Foden, because I wasn't 100% sure he'd start.
Yeah, I went Foden, but I probably won't stick with him for much longer.
I was going to say, because he'll probably do Grealish back in the side or something like that against Newcastle. Bench today. Could feature, though.
So if you've got to realise, it'll be Ortega.
Yeah.
Diaz, Guardiola.
Do you think City need another striker?
No.
I know.
Hang on. Let's
no, but with Alvarez starting in attacking midfield seemingly this season, do City need a someone to bring off the bench?
They've got unlimited footballers. Honestly, who's going to make more impact than Erling Haaland in the 80th minute? He can run around for 300 minutes and still make an impact in the last minute.
Okay.
He is.
I just think that you should have 3 strikers in a squad. They've only got 2.
I'm sure they'll find a child somewhere.
They could pick up someone very decent.
Probably.
Bernardo can't quite get there. Ball fed through, looking for Leon Foster. Cut out.
Play back up. Bring up mental impact.
They can put him on the left. Like, that's frightening.
Everyone
team.
has to stop playing for. Everyone just stop. I'd forfeit. I'd refuse to watch until they got rid of him.
Kick off a protest about Mbappe.
Yeah. 2 minutes ago, the first half. It's been a decent start to the new Premier League season. If you're a Man City fan, if you're a Burnley fan, hold your head high.
I think it's still been a good start though for Burnley. Like if you tell a Burnley fan, any Burnley fan start this season, you're only going to be 2-0 down to Man City after 43 minutes. They'll be like, "Oh, rip your hand off for that one." I'd 100% take that.
Yeah.
And while maybe if you looked at this game, you'd be like, "Wow, Burnley could have capitalised on chances. City, I don't know, their chances were a little easy. Burnley could have made it harder for them." I think you've ultimately got to take that perspective of this is Burnley's first match in the Premier League of the season. It's a very long season. They don't need to be worrying about losing to Manchester City. It's Man City. Everyone's going to lose them as well.
Today's just about being out there, being in front of the crowd, putting on their best performance, putting on a smile, taking part, giving it a good game, showing some promising signs for Kompany to look at, and then that'll do them nicely.
Whilst it have looked good, do you think that the little errors in the performance so far will give a little bit of confidence to other sides? Because they're watching this other managers. But do you think Klopp watching this goes, we could take them on this season?
Yeah, maybe. But
do you think Newcastle, Eddie Howe sat there going, what we're praying for Villa right now, but next weekend, we can have a go at City.
Yes, but Pep Guardiola, that'll be the first thing he addresses in training. To iron them out. But you can't really iron out.
I was going to say, is it just the nature of the system? Because Everton works a pushing high, or Lewis pushing inside, Walker pushing high. Does it just leave them really exposed at the back?
Maybe it does.
We saw the 3-2-4-1 wasn't the most defensively solid. It was only when they were able to completely dominate teams. The Champions League final, they only won 1-0. Inter could have scored many
goals. Let's
goals.
find out how many added time we go up, by the way. Be interesting how many minutes we do get.
The first additional time period of this new Premier League season, it's going to be 5 minutes added on.
Well, where's that come?
We've not had a VAR check. We have not had many stoppages. This is just going to be the new normal, guys. With the new added time system. 5 minutes of added time. Okay. Kovacic.
I mean, as if they need to favour the bigger teams anymore. They've just gone and added on a load of time.
Well, if Burnley score now, they won't be complaining.
Unless you're holding on to a win and you go, add on 13 minutes. So have fun.
Yeah.
Foden.
Foden does really well. Wriggles for a few players. Goes down the box.
What's he doing?
Really smart that from Burnley. I don't really know what he's complaining about. That's fantastic defending.
Mate, you're in the FPL team. Just shoot.
He should have took a shot. He should have passed it. He just couldn't make his mind up. I mean, he was just onside, ruled on by the left back, I think. Brings it down really well. I thought, okay, he's in.
Okay, shoot.
Cuts back. Should have shot. Didn't. Falls over. Whinges. Don't understand.
What's Philip doing, eh?
Right now, I'm glad he's not in my FPL team. I may be saying something very different in 45 minutes to an hour's time.
I'm frustrated by him at the moment.
Yeah.
Why has he not got any points?
Yeah, I'm on 19. I'm very happy. 5 minutes, 300 whole seconds. Yeah, I know, Gary. That's insane.
Which in total is 3,000.
For someone who slept less than 3 hours today, 300 whole seconds is a long time. What?
It's a bit longer.
No, I haven't.
I thought you did.
I tried to. Well, not very successful, but I'm good. To be fair, the excitement of this game has made me forget.
Also, tomorrow's the one that starts at 11:30. So
I was going to say, I'm not emerging until about 11. I'll be like 15 minutes after that, but Rodri, Alvarez. Here is Kovacic, ball in behind. Oh, that's gone over everyone, and we'll go through to James Trafford. Fergie would have loved all this extra injury time. Probably him who proposed it.
Who?
Fergie.
Yeah.
Bit of Fergie time. They should call it Fergie time in honour of him.
Yeah. We have 17 minutes of Fergie time. The music starts playing.
He sang a song and they played over the top.
It's Fergie time.
Or just change to the Friday night song to Fergie time.
Oh my god, dancing.
No, not that one.
Oh.
The
Why? Because it's Fergie time. Which one are you talking about?
They're like Friday night. Whoop, whoop.
Fergie time.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, Fergie time.
Just Alex Ferguson going off on the mic.
Fergie time.
And then like halfway through, he just like switches up style.
Ooh.
Man City dancing with the devil there. Foster brought down the edge of the box.
Company wants a pen.
Company's fuming.
Everyone wants a pen. Apart from Craig Pawson.
That surprises me.
He loves a good penalty. Cut in a red
Surely
card.
VAR's going to have a look. No.
No.
VAR not paying attention?
I don't care. Don't know who's on VAR. They're probably asleep. Oh, I do forget how bad Premier League referees are sometimes. That Stuart Atwell in the King's final was abhorrent. Yeah, City haven't been like at the races. But
Yeah, Nick Nack pointing out stats wise City have only had 5 shots. Unfortunately for Burnley, Haaland had 2 of them. That's the thing, City haven't created loads of chances. When you've got a high volume scorer, you don't need to create a high volume of chances because one chance is all it takes. But yeah. It's very much about quality over quantity seemingly in this new City system. While they may not create thousands of chances, the chances they do create, the chances they do create per game is going in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, if they win games, it doesn't really matter how many shots they have.
No.
Foden should have been a shot, potentially a goal. He fannied around with it. Feels like City are being a bit too indirect. It looks like they're toying with their food.
Yeah. Second half, they might just come out and score 5.
If there is any life on this planet, I'm 99.9999% sure Erling Haaland is one of them. Also, FPL releasing some stats. 100,000 people captained Kevin De Bruyne. You would be fuming.
Oh, why would you do that?
Differential. There we go. It's the end of the first half. And, well, Haaland, not so happy. He's got the fewest touches per goal in Premier League history. And while he won't mind about that, he's complaining to his teammates that he's not getting the ball enough. Which, you know, is correct.
I don't agree with that.
What?
He scored 2 goals in 45 minutes. What's he whining about?
He's not whining. You always want to strive to find those
Pep's
little improvements. I think he's trying to point. I think he's making the point you've just made. Of you've scored twice.
Oh, and Pep gave the camera a shove there as well. City not happy at all, really.
I think Pep will not. I agree though that Pep won't be happy with that first 45 minutes. They've not been as good as they should have been.
But I don't think he'll be happy with Haaland's reaction to it either. And he won't be happy with the camera, so that's why he shoved it out of the way. Right, I'm back in a minute.
Alright.
There we go.
Well done. But yeah, so far, Man City, they've been in control. I don't know. They're playing a little bit fast and loose with possession at the back, which is concerning. But I think they'll still be happy. I mean, the scoreline is all they'll be looking at. Obviously, people care about the performance, but the scoreline is all that matters in this early stage of the season. They'll be hoping to get 3 points on the board. Anything less would be a terrible performance, and they've done that so far. Obviously, 2 goals from Erling Haaland. Did we expect anything different? Not really. But yeah, fantastically well taken. What do you expect? It's Haaland. That's what he does. But yeah. Matty is saying Mbappe has confirmed he's happy to stay at PSG again. This is such a fascinating saga, isn't it? PSG saying he can't play and he's got to go and train with the undesirables like Jorginho Wijnaldum and the incredibly talented Edouard Michou. And then Mbappe going, well, actually, I'm still playing, mate. What are you on about? But yeah, it's a fascinating story. This game, though, corker so far, been a really good game. Because I thought City would have this really comfortably. It'll be a bit of a dull affair. But Burnley have taken the game to City. City have found themselves under the cosh way too often. Their passing hasn't been as crisp as it should be. And they're conceding the possession in really, really good areas. If Burnley actually latched on one of these loose balls and made something happen, they could easily score. I mean, there's been chances in this game. Foster could have squared at a Berge and they would have possibly had a goal. There's been big misses for the likes of Koa, what's his name? Kolasaki, I want to say. Something like that. Kolyosho, that's it. But yeah, they're playing this 5-4-1 system then. but the defenders follow their marker. It's very man marks in the midfield, zonal marking in those wide areas, and it just means that they sort of create this pressure cooker feel. If a City player gets on the ball, and instantly they're swarmed because they've got the player that's followed them half a pitch, and then they've got the other midfielders joining in on that press, just causing problems. And City have struggled against that so far. Their 2 goals both come from using those wide areas. You think they'd use them more, considering that's where they've exploited Burnley so far. And yeah, I mean, if they keep exploiting those wide areas, push on from there, take the positives from that first half, and just sort of nullify those negatives, City will become untouchable for Burnley in the second half. But far from perfect from City. Too many errors at the back, too many defensive calamities. Just fortunate they've got Erling Haaland, really, who will just bag a couple, and then still can play. What's the XG? I can have a look for you. Welcome back, Harry, by the way. He's back from his little escapade. So 74% possession to Manchester City. That's very much what we expected. 0.78 XG to 0.23. That's very reminiscent of an Erling Haaland game, really, isn't it? You know, not very high quality chances, but he'll score them anyway. Even so, though, they're still decent quality chances, and definitely decent. I'm going to take 5. That's all right. You can discuss your thoughts from that first 45.
Oh, I've got loads.
Have you?
No. Haaland's pretty good at soccer, isn't he?
There we go. Back in a moment.
Haaland is very good. You can leave the door open as well when you leave. He played really well. He scored a lot of goals. He just I wouldn't say ruins football, but he does make the game boring, because this game is 0-0 without him. It's insanity. It's absolute insanity how he is scoring. I'm absolutely mind blown. But I think I'm proud of Burnley. Good on Burnley. They've fought well today. They've had chances that they probably should have taken, but they didn't. But they still have fought well. And they might be 2 goals down, but they've done their best, and that's sometimes all you can do in football, isn't it? Really, try your best. Sandberg had less touch than Haaland. Yeah, that isn't great. And that is compared to stay. But I saw he was left. He's left out the squad for this weekend, isn't he? But yeah, Sanderberg hasn't had a great game. Not Burnley have just, I don't know. They've played really nice football, Burnley, and they've had a good performance. It just feels like there's some things that you have to adjust. Like, I get that they want to play their own football, and they've done that really well. But sometimes when you play Manchester City, you have to make some adaptations. You have to make sure Erling Haaland is constantly marked, because they left him unmarked twice and he scored twice. Now, you can't let players run at the back post, but you have to adjust to City. You have to adjust to Erling Haaland. Play your football, but when it comes to defending against Erling Braut Haaland, you have to adjust and you have to mark him. Again here, Alvarez had time to bring a touchdown, lay it into Haaland, who, that is a mental finish. He didn't even look at the goal, he just hit it and went, yeah, that's got him. It's insane what that man can do with football at his feet. He just shoots and it goes in. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke how good he is. And I don't see him. Who's going to stop him doing things like this for the next 10 years? Nobody. Absolutely nobody is going to stop Erling Haaland scoring goals like that. He is a mental footballer with a mental ability and a mental potential. He is just an all-round crazy footballer. But full credit to him. He deserved 2 goals. He's played well, but I think we saw at the end there that it isn't all, sunshine and roses for City. Haaland's not happy with the service he's been getting. Pep's not happy with Haaland's reaction or the team's performance. He started smacking cameras. When has Pep Guardiola ever shoved the camera out of the way? Never. Got it out of his face. He's not happy. Nobody is happy. They've got to be frustrated. I understand why City are frustrated, because they really have not been at the races, and they need to improve massively. They really need to improve massively, but I don't know. The worry is obviously they start playing well, but they can, they could score 4 or 5 really. If they start playing to their best ability, they could score so many more than they have already, and that's the worry for Burnley. They're playing to their best ability, but they're just, I don't know. They need to be careful, because if City up the performance, then they're going to be in big trouble, because it could be very, very high numbers. But who knows? Burnley might come out, score 2 goals, and we'll be stunned to silence. I highly doubt that option's going to happen though. So
I think the silence bit is what wouldn't happen.
We'll be stunned into noise.
We'll be screaming.
Yeah.
Welcome back to me.
Yeah,
Hi everyone.
Welcome back.
But yeah, very good first half of Premier League action.
First half.
I mean, nothing could have happened. I'd still be excited because it's the return of the Premier League. We all love the Premier League, best league in the world. What's there not to love? But yeah, good first half. City looked decent, but not perfect.
No, not so.
And that's the biggest difference from last season, I would say, so far. They've not looked perfect. So definitely something's changed.
It has, but as I said...
I think they miss Ilkay Gundogan a lot more than people would expect.
Yeah.
Expect them to.
And De Bruyne's calf injured.
That doesn't help at all, does it? They've also got no Stones in this game, no Ruben Diaz, so potentially just a weakened side, maybe showing that, when they're not playing the strongest team, they are a little bit shaky, but they've still been fine. They've not conceded. They've been very good. Stano Virgin has less touch than Haaland. I would say he's been very inactive in this game.
Yeah.
It does make sense though. He's never played for this Burnley team before. He was in training yesterday for the first time. I can't see how on earth it made sense to start him today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I really would be interested to see what happens. This game goes one or two ways now. Either City turn up the heat and score 4 or 5, or Burnley respond and maybe they come back into this game.
Transfers still open. They're trying to get Paqueta in. I mean, with that De Bruyne injury, they'll probably push harder. But West Ham won 110 million euros. That is a ridiculous overpayment.
Yeah, he's mental.
I don't get it.
No, neither.
Because for me, you can pick up Ray and Cherky and Michael Elise for the same price, like combined. Yeah. Maybe even Jamie Doku as well, and you'd still be paying a very similar fee. So I don't get it really. I don't think Paqueta's all that good. I think he's a good, very talented player. Don't get me wrong, but 110 million, no, not a chance.
Oh no, I only pay 40.
Oh, okay, if that's an exaggeration.
Okay, 50 man.
But yeah.
Do you think there's any changes from either side?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. I think City will definitely keep it the same. It's just whether Burnley rotate anything. But I think they'll keep it the same for now and look to change it as this game develops. Yeah. I think they'll want to get a goal, I would say. But yeah, 80 million, but he has an 85 million release clause next season. Yeah, no, City were bidding 80 million, but West Ham said they want 110 million. 110 million euros, so I don't know what that transferring across Europe then to do pounds. But yeah.
And dollars.
And then of course, yes. But they don't really do much business with the MLS clubs.
No.
Unless you're selling someone there, but then they're usually going on free anyway, so
yeah.
It's only their accountant that needs to do in dollars. But yeah then. Not long until the second half. What do we expect to see from the second half? We haven't seen from the first.
I don't know. As I said, either Burnley are going to come back into it or City are going to roll them over.
Yeah. Fair enough. Do you think there's any chance that Burnley come back?
Yeah.
They get a point? They get the win?
Maybe, but either they'll come back into it or City are going to absolutely waltz it.
Okay. Fair enough. Will be intriguing to see. Hopefully Burnley can score early in the second half and then really take the game to them, but that seems ambitious to say the least.
Start fast. Hit them early, get the crowd going.
Yeah. Turf Moor looking spectacular for this match this evening.
Premier League venue once again.
Yeah, filled to the rafters. One of the most exciting matches for the neutrals in Burnley to watch. But the fans, they'll be excited to see their team facing what is the toughest test, and actually not doing too badly against it.
No, not at all.
But yeah, decent, very, very decent game so far. Hopefully it keeps up in a similar manner. Not long now until that second half. Anything else to touch on? Chat, if you've got anything you want us to talk about, get involved in the YouTube live chat. Comment it in there and we will talk about it. But yeah, other than that, anything you want to talk about, Harry?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, we'll just sit in silence then.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I don't know, I said, City, as I said, it's going to go one or two ways.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it could be 2-0. We could be watching basically a 0-0 half for 45 minutes.
Yeah, you can understand though Guardiola's concerns because they've not been perfect, and they'll be hoping to be better.
But the Man City, they weren't perfect for I'd probably say 60% of last year, and they won the league by 4 points. So
yeah,
it's honestly they could start later than everyone else. I still think they'll win the league. We need to go and watch back at the moment. Haaland being grumpy, Pep comes over to talk to him, and then Pep's going to smack his camera out of the way.
I saw someone tweet that Pep's already given us the first meme of the season.
Yeah. Not happy. He sees the camera, runs over, and then gives it a nice little whack. Yes, love it.
But yeah, fantastic to see. But yeah.
Haaland with hair down is a scary prospect.
It is indeed. Do you wish you trip with Captain Haaland in FPL?
No, not yet.
No? Well, what if he gets 4?
Yeah, definitely. Someone has, haven't they? Someone would have.
Yeah, they'll be top in the game week tonight. They'll probably have him, triple captain. They'll have Rodri,
Yeah.
who got an assist, and they'll have Alvarez, who got an assist.
Yeah.
And then they'll have 3 Burnley players as well, who one of them will score a consolation or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So far, though, Burnley, they've looked like scoring at times. It's just about being clinical, really, isn't it?
Yeah. But who knows? 45 minutes to change this game for Burnley.
Yeah.
Like,
Fascinating to see whether they can do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you say, only 45 minutes less than this opening Premier League match. It's a shame. The game's already almost over. But exciting to be into the start of this new season. What's Guardiola upset with Haaland for? I think Haaland was complaining to teammates about not receiving the ball often enough. And Pep was basically just saying, mate, you've scored twice. You know, that is something to work on, but let's not whinge about it.
They saw the camera filming and so they went over and smacked it.
Yeah.
So then they carried on their conversation.
As they entered the tunnel. And the camera from far away filmed them that Guardiola couldn't whack.
Very Mourinho-esque from Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Actually, Mourinho would have thrown the camera on the floor and beat up the cameraman. So not quite Mourinho-esque, but close enough. Yeah, City taking their time to get out across the pitch here. Pep in no rush to get us going again. Haaland, he'll want more opportunities, he'll want more goals.
Of course. Certainly hard.
Yeah.
But do you think well, we both did predictions at the start of this game. What do you think the prediction is for the second half here?
I'll go 4-0. I think I'll get another 2.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Actually, no, I said 3-1. I'm sticking by my 3-1.
Okay, I said 1-0 Burnley. Now that's probably not going to happen. Your 3-1 seems quite realistic. I can see Burnley getting a goal. By the way, ran underway.
Technically, could be 1-0.
Bernardo Silva. It could be. Knocking it back to Ederson. And City will get on the ball instantly. Ederson. Sending it long. Haaland. Heads it down now to Walker. Rodri. I'll stick with my original prediction. What did you go for, Nick Nack? If you could remind me. Rodri. Kovacic. Has options. Goes out wide. Here's Walker. Plays inside. Foden. Has runners going forwards. Now to Rodri. Foden. Possession won back by Burnley. Foster. Amdoumi. And now flying down this right hand side. Come Burnley. Ball through to Foster. And that's good defending from McCann. Just to see her. Just to see him wide. And let the ball run through to Ederson. Intelligent from Akanji. He's someone who hasn't been spoken much about, but has been a fantastic signing for them. Yeah. They signed him for like £25 million last summer. And he came in and was a crucial cog in a Champions League treble-winning defence. Like, that's been such an underrated signing, in my opinion.
Crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Ball forward for City. That's going to run all the way through to James Trafford, though. No bother there picking that up. And now it's with Bayer. Trafford. Back to Jordan Bayer. And now Burge. Trafford. Under a bit of pressure here from Erling Haaland. Can just lift it over to the right back.
Really good football.
But not Vitinha, he was right back last. Roberts. Trying to come down the wing. Good job from Ake there just to kick that off. But yeah, a very good performance, as we say, from City so far. Can they keep it up for the second half? Probably. Let's say City.
Yeah.
I think they went for 3-0. So only one more goal in the second half. Haaland, any chance? Scoring it? But yeah. Haaland, Kovacic, Foden, Rodri. Lovely passing play. Alvarez getting caught in possession now. Roberts, Amdoumi, Roberts. This is sensational football. Burge. For a side that, the underdogs, Burnley play some really nice stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Al-Dakhali. And now Sander Burge. Definitely been involved more in the play in the second half. I think he's already doubled his touches from that first 45, where he touched the ball less than Erling Haaland did. Burge. Tries to slot it through. Unsuccessful pass though. Walker knocks it back to Ederson, who will clear it away. Alvarez can't challenge in the air with Dara O'Shea. And now Rodri. Lovely ball out wide. Here's Carl Walker. Now Rodri. Now Akanji. Rodri. Ake. Has Lewis making that burst in behind. Good defending from Burnley though. Here is Sander Burge. Fantastic spin from Lyle Foster. Look at Vitinha go down that left hand side. He can't find the right pass to pick him out. Ball won back by Walker. Knocks it back to Ederson and City back in possession. Rodri. Now to Bernardo Silva. And it's Akanji. Bring that to control nicely. Now back to Ederson. As we see again now, Ederson almost forming that back three. A lot deeper on this occasion, but still almost forming that back three. Giving City an extra player. Vitinha. Al-Dakhali. Now a 1-2 with Bayo. Gets him out of trouble, but they've still got to play out from the back. Now Roberts, space on this right hand side potentially to be exploited. Amdoumi, Cullen, Burge. Sprays out wide. Al-Dakhali tries to feed it through to Lyle Foster. Foster running in behind. Can he get around Akanji?
Cuts it.
Amdoumi cleared away by Lewis.
Just didn't fall for him. Just didn't fall for Burnley at all.
And now Bernardo Silva could release Erling Haaland. Haaland can't get a fantastic defender
clattering to Bayer
from Jordan Bayer.
It's things like that that always fall for City. That could have fell to the Burnley forward, can't running up the pitch, but no. Had to fall to Rico Lewis. To clear it. Trafford channeling is in at Ederson here. Maybe Kompany just gone do what they did second half.
Under pressure from Haaland, but now it's with Jordan Bayer. And now Trafford.
Again, taking his time.
Bayer. Sander Burge. Under a lot of pressure, Burge. And Cullen bails him out there. Bayer. Trafford. Short on options here, and he's going to kick it low. Just getting out of harm's way. Ake. Goes down softly there, and the ref doesn't see any foul in it. Rodri. Now Rico Lewis. Ake. Kovacic. Now it's Walker. Here he finds Kovacic. One back well by Foster once more. Burge. Al-Dakhali. Spots the run of the number of Amdoumi. Ball hacked away by Akanji now. But yeah, Kanji stepping up to the shoes filling the shoes of the absent Diaz and Stones, really. A lot of leadership lacking in that defence, but Akanji definitely stepping up and making up for, I would say. He's had a really decent game. Rodri. Alvarez slides it through. Erling Haaland in on goal, and this one's blocked by Dara O'Shea. Fantastic defending. Just seeing him wide and then blocking the effort.
Yeah, could have been 3, could have been Haaland's 3rd. Onside again, he's just ridiculous, isn't he?
Yeah.
He should only be allowed to play like a maximum of 60 minutes.
When they have to come off.
Yeah.
Usually on the FPL points.
Yeah.
If Haaland scores more, your score looks decent, even if you've had a terrible game week compared to other people. Lewis. Walker. Bernardo. Ball in. Foden tries an overhead kick. It's ambitious and it's also wayward. Oh, it came off someone. Fair enough.
City applying under pressure now, looking for a 3rd, and would put leave Burnley dead and buried. But as first 7 minutes is half, City, unsurprisingly on top.
How do you feel right now if you're part of the 10.6% of the game that didn't pick Erling Haaland in FPL?
Well, you're an idiot then.
It is insane that 90% of the game almost have picked one player.
Well, at that point, FPL's just broken.
Yeah. Do you think Haaland should have been more expensive this year for it to
should
be an
have
actual decision?
been like 17 million.
I think it could have been 15, 16. It'd still be a big decision. Because you have to fork out quite a bit. But Bernardo, ball in, headed away.
And if you use him, you get 5 taken off your total every week.
He starts at -5.
Yeah.
So if he scores, there's just nothing.
Well, there you go.
Nothing Haaland.
The last 13 times Burnley and City played each other, Burnley have scored 1 goal, City have scored 42.
If 90% of people are picking him, he's too cheap. Yeah.
Oh,
I think whatever you price him at, everyone will pick him, and then everyone's will just be cheap. But yeah, you'll have a couple of hipsters, a couple more hipsters. You'd probably be it'll probably be 70%. Because a lot of people go, well, actually, I can be really cost effective here and have Salah and Kane. And it's like, well done, mate, but you've not got Haaland.
Rodri! Oh, good save from Trent.
Obviously, Kane's going, yes, but for example, you could say.
Oh yeah, no, but I meant like Peter would have actually put Kane in there, going, "Oh, this is a great idea." Haaland plays it. Oh, we've now got Raul Jimenez at Fulham.
Okay.
He's the first striker that came made.
Fair enough. What do you think about Rasmus Højlund? You picking him up in FPL?
No.
Oh. You're backing for big things.
I am, but if I put him in FPL, then if he scores a hat-trick against Wolves, I'll pick him up.
I don't think he's going to play, he's injured, but
I think he'll find a way, it's Wolves.
Okay. Alvarez, going to whip this one in towards the back post. Rodri on target, good stop from Trafford.
He's done alright, Trafford.
Yeah, I mean, he's not. He saved what he could save.
Yeah, just
the 2 goals conceded were not on him at all. Haaland just decided to put them in ridiculous places.
Yeah. That's what Erling Haaland does.
And Burnley kept leaving him unmarked for a laugh, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, other than 2 lapses and concentrations where they left, the world's most dangerous striker unmarked, Burnley had a really, really good game.
Yeah.
Burge. Now Bear. Lifts it in behind, looking for the run of Amdoumi. Oh no, sorry,
Dakil.
Yeah. Dakil. But he rolls off the end of the pitch.
From Anderlecht.
Walker does really well there.
He was part of Kompany's team at Anderlecht, I think.
Oh.
And that's from Belgium. Who's that? George Boyd.
George Boyd. On comms, sorry for
He's got his kids with him as he's doing...
What's it called? Burnley TV.
Turf TV.
I thought it was like Turf Cast.
Might be.
It's Turf More, or that might be their podcast. Ball in behind, looking for Foden. That will sort through to James Trafford. He'll pick it up. Anyway, 30 minutes left of this game, plus whatever is... Well, 35 minutes left in this game, plus whatever's a lot for additional time. Still a while to go. Does look like if anyone's going to score,
yeah,
it's going to be Man
I
City,
don't know what's
obviously.
going to happen. I really hope it isn't 2-0 for the next 35 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised. Burnley will be more than happy to keep their goal difference at a healthy and respectable -2. And Manchester City, well, what's the point for them in pushing on?
True.
Walker.
Very true.
Other than to snap had Haaland goals. Which could be a motivation to keep going. Yeah, just a quick little self-promo thing. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It massively helps us out. And if you're new around here and haven't done it already, make sure to do so.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for everyone that checked out for our predictions as well this morning. It's done decently well.
Back with a bang.
Bernardo. Akanji. Rodri. Alvarez.
Really good
Foden. Alvarez. Now Rico Lewis. And Rodri. Kane. Not Kane. Kovacic. Don't know why Kane's name was in.
Manoeuvre from 30 now. What?
Yeah, that's
He's
very
plays
cool.
in midfield anyway. Secretly.
Akanji.
That's why his plane got banned to Bayern. He couldn't get to Munich because he was going to Manchester instead.
Edison. Now Walker. Kovacic. And it's Akanji. Ake. Foden. Fantastic touch and turn. And now it's with Bernardo Silva. It just means Bernardo Silva aged 30 years.
I mean, it looks like he's running in slow motion there.
in the summer.
I think it's the beard.
I
There's
think
a
with
lot of
Barcelona
lack of
and it's
hair.
tired him.
Yeah. So it does look a bit different. Rodri. Akanji.
Can he find a pass? Alvarez. And now Rodri knocks it back.
Do you think
to
City
Edison.
get tired of having the ball?
I mean, they'll be hoping to do a bit more with the ball. They've not looked stunning tonight, City, at all. Walker. Now knocks it back to Akanji. Here's Bernardo. And it's now back with Akanji. Edison. And he can roll the ball out of defence. Under very low pressure. Literally no one's pressing.
I say he's just walking it. He's honestly
Williams
just
forward.
walking.
Foden spins it around the corner. Haaland holds off O'Shea. Still going, Erling Haaland. Alvarez takes it a little wide and blasts it past the post.
I
Got
see
to feel
Peter
harder
walk
when he
their
could have
dogs
gone
more
along.
nervously than Edison walks out of his box. It's crazy. It's
It's just a nervous type of hookers.
surely teams won't allow him to do that all season.
You'd imagine not. Should have looked across there. Be closer than Akers. Or Haaland could have kept going alone and probably would have scored.
Or give it to Phil Foden and let him score. Change for Burnley.
So it is off with the youngster. He had a good Premier League debut. A double change from Burnley. That is Anas Aurore. So it's Koliosho and Amdouni off for Anas Aurore and new signing Jacob Brun-Larsen.
Anas Aurore.
Should have gone left to Lewis. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, Nick. Mate.
Anas Aurore runs down the way. If he scores, we go mental on the pitch. And yeah, Jacob Brun-Larsen, interesting to see how he has finally got his move to the Prem from Hoffenheim. Point to prove for him as well.
It's a low move, of course, but yeah, I think it will serve him well. I think it's a good pick up as well for Burnley.
Last year, all top four divisions, Burnley had the second joint most goals from subs.
They had a fantastic rotation. Obviously, Lyle Foster got off the bench a few times and scored. You had Nathan Teller, who was frequently a substitute and would get subbed in. Zarore would, if he didn't start, he'd probably come off the bench and score.
Is it time for a Zarore and Brun-Larsen masterclass with 29 minutes to go?
I'm not saying no, as long as they sub off Akanji first.
Anas, there he is.
Zarore runs down the way. Anas Zarore, Anas Zarore, Anas Zarore, Anas Zarore, Anas. And a Sorore runs down the wing for me.
He's going to score. I'm
I
feeling
don't
it.
think he is.
He's going to score.
Burge.
I feel it coming.
Trafford just slotting in at left centre half there.
He's going to score.
Brun Larson, the touch on great. Lewis wins it back. Now goes back to Ake. And Zarore playing as the 8, putting the pressure on. And they go like Eisenstander.
Ball long.
One back by Burnley. Now Foden has it. He loses out. Zarore, Cullen, Vitinha. Vitinha nowhere to go. Brought down by Rodri. And it is deemed a free kick, I believe. I would agree that's a fair decision. But yeah. Not long left now. Under that 30-minute mark for time left. Cullen slots through Brun Larson. Can he put a ball in?
Oof,
Tries to cut it back.
Like the skills, though. Promising start.
Decide whether to go inside or outside.
It's time now for Burnley to get a goal back. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now.
But here we see Larson. He's stuck in two minds. One way he wants to cut it back, the other he wants to cross it in. Then he tries to try and cut it back, doesn't come off. Looking for Roy on the edge, but
of course he was. Who you end up for anyone else who's on the pitch? Ball in for Burnley. 27 minutes on the clock. What a it's
scrappy. Very scrappy.
It seems like that they've got to
City with no one forward. Yeah. Trafford now. Can we launch this into the box? Flick on from Brun Larson. Haaland doing his defensive duties and clearing it away. Cullen has a 1-2 with the right back, Connor Roberts. Now, Brun Larson pressuring Lewis.
And now under Ederson, that's a poor touch under pressure and he slips
Tries to
over.
get there.
Shoot!
Falls to Burge.
Boring.
Aldekil.
His name throws me off because it's Dahkil. Feels like you got to say the H, or the H in there somewhere.
Dakil, I think. Isn't it?
Ganji fancies a bit of a run. Great drive. Now we turn backwards.
For Walker. Okay. Now Bernardo. Rodri. Okay. We're going to take a lot of confidence from this performance, despite the scorelines as knick-knack. I think 100% right there.
Oh, Trafford come flying.
They've played well. They've played decently well. And I think against a side that gives them affords them a bit more time and space and a couple more opportunities, I definitely think that they get something out of this game. City, though, really good team. Very difficult to actually achieve anything, but they look decent, Burnley. I think I stand them in good stead for the rest of the season. Who do they play next? Oh no, they've got a week off, haven't they?
Yeah,
their Luton game was cancelled. Yeah. Might not be the worst thing, to be fair. Getting a week off after this.
It'll really work one or two ways, won't it?
Gives them 2 weeks to really focus on that home game against Aston Villa.
Tough game.
But also Luton Town away, second game of the season, is not an ideal fixture. Because if that was at the full Kenny and it's rocking, no hope. Then after that they've got Tottenham, so not an ideal first opening couple of games for Burnley. But
again, so as we talked about at the start, so those relegation 6 pointers where they've got to they've got to reap the rewards. Don't worry about results against City or Tottenham. That could be a big relegation 6 pointer down there. But don't worry about City, Villa, all the big clubs.
But you can still beat Villa and Tottenham as Burnley, or at least get a point against them.
I don't know.
Well, but Burnley have to because they can't have nothing from their opening 4 matches. Claim away, Edison.
Well, I don't think it'll be the only ones. Sheffield United will be down with them.
Yeah, hopefully Luton can draw tomorrow. I'm praying. Get an early point on the board. But obviously the next match is that Arsenal-Nottingham Forest game. Probably keep tabs on that while we're live for England Columbia tomorrow. Kostic coming forwards. Knocks out wide to Walker. So as we finish below Burnley this season, says Nick Nack. I don't see it. But I don't think Burnley will be as high as some people think. I think they'll play some decent stuff. I don't know if they'll be consistent enough.
Tottenham should be 18th.
I don't think Tottenham are going to be 18th. Rodri driving forwards. Haaland's unhappy he's not passed it to him.
What is Rodri doing?
Rodri drove at him, which meant that they both ended up because he couldn't pass it to him. He also couldn't shoot because Haaland had drawn the players away.
He didn't want to leave. But he don't want Madrid. Coutinho just very nasty. He's hobbling. No, he's kicking the ball off.
I can see Spurs being bottom half, says Nick Nack.
I said no.
I don't. I think they'll be decent.
I've seen Postecoglou do a post-match team talk video of it.
Why?
Absolutely drilling into him after a pre-season friendly. Don't know if it was the Barca one or what. He was fuming.
I think he's good though. I think he's a really good coach. I think he'll do well with them.
Well, by those things, he's the first one to kind of stand up to them, like to absolutely rip into them when they make it.
I can't imagine Mourinho was soft, but
oh yeah. But I think Mourinho and Conte
I don't think Conte
was
soft.
I said they probably went, guys, what are we doing? This is crap defending. I can't be bothered. Whereas Postecoglou's like, what is it? Oh.
Okay, bundle someone over, and I think that'll be a retake.
That was a rugby tackle. Just but I don't understand though, because Ake's taking him out, that's a free kick to Burnley. If Roberts taking him out, that's a penalty to City.
Yeah, it's obviously not a penalty to City though, is it? They're just retaking.
Yeah, Kanji's got his arms up. They've all got their arms up, who cares? Just let him play on.
Alvarez.
Interesting, Alvarez
Whips the ball in. Manuel Akanji can't get there. Falls to Lewis. Akanji. I thought he might try and put the ball in. Kovacic. Goes backwards now. Walker. Plays it out wide. Alvarez. Needs some support. Puts it in the box instead. Haaland trying to get the flick on. Now Ake. Hacked away. And that'll be Walker. Able to go and collect the ball. Ronaldo. Well, they're back now to Edison. He's a good coach, but so are Potter and Tuchel, and look where Chelsea finished. What, Pochettino or Postecoglou? Because I think they're both fantastic coaches. I'm buzzing by. I'm really excited by the appointment of Pochettino. I think, well, last season we didn't do well. 1, the preseason was a complete mess. 2, the squad was a complete mess, and 3, the culture was a complete mess. Pochettino's gone about changing all 3 of those things. I really like our squad. We've got a fantastic side now, I'd say. I think the culture seems great. Everyone seems happy to be there, and the preseason's been excellent. You know, we're very, very, very good. Shame we won't see Nkunku now until Christmas time, but yeah. Other than that, really, really positive. As for Postecoglou, I think that as people are thinking that, you know, missing Harry Kane will be this huge problem, he wouldn't have fit a Postecoglou system anyway. So I don't think it's a huge problem, as huge a problem as people seem to think. But yeah, they've surely got to replace Kane now anyway. But then they have got Richarlison who can play up front, but they will need another striker. They can't just have one. So I could play up front as well, but you know. Especially since he prefers wingers who can take players on, and Son's a bit more of an inside forward than an actual out and out winger.
Yeah.
Doesn't exactly fit the profile. No, just Manuel Solomon though. But he was signed for Postecoglou Kane. Anyway, we'll watch call onto the stream up in TFC. He says, thank you, mate. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. O'Shea, Roberts, Paul from Colin Roberts there. Can't really achieve anything with that touch. 70 minutes gone now, 20 minutes left, plus whatever is allotted for additional time. So probably about another 45 minutes left, guys. So don't go anywhere.
I mean, there are 3 options at half time. Burnley go back into it. City to score some more, or absolutely nothing happens.
Not been too bad the second half though. I don't think it helps that that chat's died down, and you know the fact that City are leading now means that the game and the excitement around it's died down a little bit. But it's still been a good second half.
Yeah.
Rodri lifting over the top. Phil Foden controls it, squares it. It's not quite going to get to Haaland though. And he almost runs over a ball when they give him a little hug.
That kid's grown up for the rest of his life. Why can't I get hugged early on? Take a picture of it, make a load of money. Definite corner.
Yeah. Brilliant touch from Foden. Good ball across, took a touch, if not it would have got to Haaland. Somehow not given. That is a corner.
Bit of cramp there for someone.
I think that's what Roger and Ronaldo are like. Hang on, Craig Pawson, you blind daft fool.
Absolute spanner.
Should have been through, took a nick off the defender. Yeah, no, I don't know how it's not been awarded as a free as a corner.
Who's that coming on?
So the previous guy, I thought it was Manuel Benson. I don't know who this kid is. Oh no, it might have been sorry, just grabbing something. I don't know who this guy is. Let's have a guess.
I'm gonna say, don't know.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Could it be Benson?
I think it is Manuel Benson.
It could be.
Might be wrong. Looks like
There you
Manuel
go.
Benson. It is.
Brun
Larson's having a word with the company.
Number
Probably that's
10.
not a good sign. Yeah, it is going to be. That is Manuel Benson, the number 10, coming on
Dyed his hair.
for the number 36. He has dyed his hair, Benson. Very good player.
I thought he might have started.
Company rearranging a few bits.
Mayo waiting for.
He's put the wrong thing on.
Oh, it's not 36. Graham Scott, come on, mate. I know you're getting on a bit, and I know you're.
No, I think maybe the Burnley assistant gave him the wrong thing.
What are you doing? What is he?
They're just going to add more time on because they're
Absolute clowns. Go on.
not used to this in the Championship, are they? Electronic scoreboard, so I have to get a chalkboard out.
Yeah, you write it on. Oh, he's on the man events on the pitch for number 5.
Number 5.
How's he got 36 from 5? How's the assistant confused 36 and 5?
Jordan Bayer off the field. So that would imply system change because they've just taken off a left back and replaced him with someone who can play on the wing.
Yeah, Randy Benson's going to do it. I'm sure he can.
He might be able to, I don't know. Let's check if Ron Larson's going to, or potentially to wing back. Is that what they're trying to try here?
Yeah, it looks like it'd be fair.
Or continue to full back. Could work as well.
Yeah.
Will says, I just realised this game was a thing as I sat watching Countdown with my nan, as you do. Then I saw 333 going on about Haaland, so I binned her off. What, you killed your nan? Will? Disgraceful. Nick Nack, let her know. Just find that amusing. Quite amusing, to be fair. But yeah.
Oh, well, that is just clumsy defending from our Darky.
Darkill. Yeah. And now we're set piece in a dangerous area for Manchester City.
Could be 3. Wouldn't mind Phil Foden goal from a fantasy team.
I would. Guardiola's been booked for some complaints. He's now complaining to his new assistant.
Send him off for chinning the cameraman.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? If Pep Guardiola gets sent off.
Yeah. Not there for the Newcastle game.
No. They did lose.
Losing his rag after just one match. Probably wouldn't lose. Haaland probably just scored 8.
Alvarez.
Foden, ball in. It's headed backwards. Ake. Oh, it's in off Rodri. In from Rodri. I don't know who got the assist there. It's a bundle mess. But, yeah. Good ball in from Phil Foden. A few touches there before Rodri eventually turned it home. And Manchester City now lead by a 3-goal advantage. It's Burnley 0, Manchester City 3. They have been the better side.
Yeah.
And thoroughly deserving this.
And again, sloppy defending from Burnley from the set piece. Just get it gone. Just get it gone.
So it's number 28, Dakil, who tries to head it away. I think Ake does get just sort of touches it. Oh, it's handball anyway from the 6. Oh no, it's a handball from Ake they're trying to claim. Ake just rolls it back and Rodri smashes it home.
There's a gun on the floor. There's all sorts going on.
They're going to try and claim obstruction, all that sort of stuff as well for Trafford, but I don't know. Should count in my book. Probably won't for whatever reason because it's a messy goal, isn't it?
If anything, his own centre half walks into him. They're giving it because who cares?
He haven't missed much. I was sitting not scoring any goals while I was away, says Gary. Perfect timing. That is sensational timing. Will says, how well have Burnley played? Because I watched them a lot last season. Obviously, they were class, but playing Ipswich is slightly different to playing City. Yeah, and that is just, and that obviously that team that played Ipswich was a second string team, but no, they've looked decent. They play some really really nice stuff. I think Kompany's playing style is really really good. They like to control possession, the very high pressing side, it does just leave them a little bit open, a little bit exposed against this Manchester City side, but you expect nothing else, to be honest. And I think they've kept it respectable today. A 3-0 loss to Man City is not bad. As soon as you start getting a 4-5-6, it starts to get a little bit embarrassing, I would say. But at 3-0, they'll take that. And a triple change as Josko Guardiola will make his Manchester City debut. Laporte coming on for the first time since his injury, and Cole Palmer going to be involved. Obviously scoring a big goal at the weekend. Could have been the winner in the Community Shield final until Trossard decided to kick it into a defender and Arsenal.
I'm loving the notebook from Pep.
Matteo, you are a jammy bastard. I got Rodri and Haaland in my FPL.
Oh, Matteo. Boy, you got Rodri?
Rodri's got a goal and assist, hasn't he?
I'm fuming. Oh.
Foden clears it away. Oh my god, it's Trafford. I thought there was no one there. For Haaland was teeing up to just ping one off. But yeah. I mean, who has Rodri, man?
Why have you got Rodri? I know he scores rockets from
infuriating.
1 or 8 games.
That's right. I'm confident I'll have players with goals and assists in my midfield.
Foden, come on.
I've Haaland as captain as well. Yeah, mate. Everyone's got Haaland captain though.
If you have Haaland captain,
I think Haaland's so pointless, but you have to have him. If not, you just take a massive loss all the time. But he doesn't actually gain anyone anything. Or he gets a lot of bookings. Yeah, Nick. He doesn't bring many returns. I don't think he's a great pick, but he has had a very good opening day for Matteo. So who am I to say anything else? Alvarez trying to shoot, blocked.
If City are going to win, at least that Foden gets some points.
No, Alvarez hasn't got Foden in his FPL. He's got himself.
Yeah, Rodri. Oh god, book Rodri. Book him.
Book Foden.
Don't even think about that. If I get 2 points from Phil Foden, I'll shoot him in.
I'm only getting 3, so it's not like getting loads at the minute and it's only down to none.
Lewis is coming off a Guardiola, makes his Premier League debut, his Man City debut, his English debut, his Turf Moor debut, a load of debuts.
All of those debuts, like he's Messi.
He scores his own goal.
No, it's like Ronaldo obviously when he made his 700 Man United debuts. Ake with the assist. My last minute sub for taking out John Stones could have been Akanji or Ake. Obviously went Akanji.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Love that, Gary.
Great.
Mark down the United Burnley fixture that we date. Old Trafford hosts Young Trafford.
That's good. That is good. Very good.
Haaland.
A brace today. I think he's now coming off, presumably. Or maybe they're just showing the goals.
No,
he is coming off.
Fuming. He might punch someone.
He wanted 3 at least. Palmer on in his place. Presumably Alvarez goes to lead the line. It is Laporte, Palmer, Guardiola on in place of Ake, Haaland and Lewis.
Palmer looks constantly uncomfortable.
Yeah, he is that shy kid, isn't he? Akanji, don't get yellow. Oh, we're having serious words.
But Rodri's got to get booked for that. Scam.
But using a notebook just like another world-class manager. Yeah. Kieran McKenna is such a great manager. Not world-class, nowhere near world-class, but he's a good manager. But yeah. Foster. I was surprised to see Guardiola and the old trusty notebook. It's something that's a dying art.
You see like David Moyes use it. That's because
he doesn't know how to work a tablet.
Yeah, honestly, he stick a phone.
He presses, gets annoyed and then snaps over his knee.
But he's definitely got the muscles to snap a tablet over his knee, isn't he?
Of course.
Just throws it across.
Do you not?
That's why he's falling out the owners, because every time they try and call him, he doesn't have the answer.
Yeah.
So they think he's ignoring them.
I have 31 points right now, says Matteo. That's not too much more than me, to be fair. I'm on 26.
Oh, Taker, what a bother every year.
You've not had anyone play?
I've got Haaland and Foden, same as you.
Yeah, it's just because you didn't have a City defender because you're a man. I didn't pick Foden because I don't think he's going to return. And my Richarlison gamble is going to come in huge when he's got a hat-trick on Sunday. As they lose 4-3 to Brentford.
They'll lose 2-0.
No, they won't. Richarlison scoring. You had it first.
It's a double.
Just because he's in your FPL team.
What?
Yeah, mate. Richarlison's going to score a hat-trick. He's on the bench, actually. Don't do that, Reece.
No, don't do that, Reece. Actually, well, do that.
Yeah, of course. Nick Jackson hat-trick as well.
Yeah, I've got Watkins as well, Gary.
I presume everyone's in the TFC league, right?
Surely.
If you're not,
You're
it's
an
a bit late. It's a bit late, guys. Unfortunately. But we'll be talking about it on podcast every week.
Money spent on transfers.
Our
City have spent 424 million on their current defenders. In Burnley's entire club history, they've spent 360 million.
It's quite decent, to be fair.
The fact they're only 3-0 down, take a bow, Burnley Football Club.
Yeah. Edson, Guardiola, Foden, Bernardo and Haaland make a nice little five-a-side team. They would, Nick, that would crush everyone in five-a-side. You turn up to goals with those 5.
Oh, no. Yeah. Get me and 4 people I know down at goals. You're not beating us.
They are.
No, they're not.
Harry, they're just running, you get knackered.
Early doors.
You go over on your ankle for about 5 minutes and then your team will be down to 4.
What's wrong with my ankles? Are fine.
Are they?
No.
Can't walk properly at the minute.
I can walk properly, it's just a bit painful. And tomorrow's going to be fun.
But yeah.
How do we join the code? You missed out, Nick.
Oh, Nick, it's you can put the code in, but you'll be a week behind. It's FSTBKE.
The fact you haven't joined yet says you haven't put the code. Anyway, if you don't follow us on the socials.
Head on over to the Discord as well. Get involved with the FPL chat on there.
Yeah.
Already had a couple of people ask about FPL. I'll be putting little updates on my team and complaining when bad things happen.
We're back on TikTok as well, so head over to that.
We are now, yeah.
Not like I don't.
TFC is becoming
anyway,
more and more stuff's going out. So yeah.
Great TikTok content coming out for all you lot.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one wants to take the corner. Zarore said no. Anna Zarore. Anna Zarore. Anna Zarore. Anna Zarore. Anna Zarore.
Ball in.
On the wing.
Cleared away. Falls to...
What's he given now?
I don't know who that was.
Oh, he actually told Pawson.
What was the difference, Harry? Nothing happened.
I don't know, but it's not exciting.
It barely put top corner Fairs for complaining, but nothing happened. That ball's just gone out of turf more.
I think Benson's touched the ball since the game on.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, 30 votes in the ball and chat. You guys have, well, called it spot on. 75% of you guys saying Man City would win. Who's surprised they did? Foden in behind. Can he get it fourth? Phil Foden.
What?
Spinning around. Palmer. Pick out a Kanji, for God's sake. Alvarez. Palmer. Rodri. Kovacic. Rodri.
Who's up for bonuses? Yes, Haaland 3. I'll go.
I think it might already be in the league. Fantastic knick-knack. If you played it last year, also thingy. Sky Commentary informing us that the first removing the projectiles were identified and removed from the stadium. That's what we love to see. Bonus points as it stands will be awarded.
I'll go Haaland 3, Rodri 2, Ake 1.
You just cheated, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
It is those 3. What, the goal scorer
Ball
twice,
knowledge.
the goal scorer and assister, and the assister.
Ball knowledge.
Well done, Harry.
Thank you. Saying my brain's processing at half speed right now, I think that's pretty good.
Okay. Anyway. Only 5 minutes left in this one then, plus, well, probably about an hour of additional time.
I mean, so if we compare this opening game to last year's Arsenal Palace, I think it's been worse.
What? That was Arsenal Palace?
Wasn't it like 3-2?
No. It's not 2-0 Arsenal, isn't it?
No, Palace definitely scored.
Let's go back to this time last year.
Isn't that like doing a cool show, isn't it?
That's this time next year. 2-0 Palace. Arsenal, sorry. Look at that.
I swear Palace scored.
That is a
fantastic... Alvarez, good save Trafford.
That is fantastic ball knowledge from me there. Martinelli goal and Gerhi goal. Own goal, sorry. I think that may have been called as a Zinchenko goal, though, the Gerhi own goal.
Fuck, I meant to start... I started Leno instead. And we've got a pitch invader.
Hey!
Whee! He didn't even get onto the pitch. He just got onto the sideline. What a melt.
What's the FPL code again? If you want to find it, it's on our socials, Instagram, or in the Discord, or I will try and find it in a second.
Or the community tab on YouTube, is it?
Or it might be in there, yeah. I'll have a look.
You know, Craig Parsons just letting us know that we can't play until the geezer's removed from the field.
I reckon just leave him there, and if the ball hits him, he hits him.
What an absolute twat. Like, why are you running off? Why are you trying to run off football pitch for? What are you going to try and achieve? Unless he's a just stop oil protester. Didn't quite get to have a look at him because there was 4 blokes on top of him. 4 minutes to go. Do you know what I'll be really interested to see? To see what Pep is saying to his 2 coaches right now.
Yeah.
Because they're having an in-depth conversation. Like, I'd just love to sit in the corner of like their meeting room and just listen to them talk for an hour.
Gary's right. It's that. It is that code, Mayo. Should put it in your about page on YouTube. I don't know if we can put FPL codes there. We've got our Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Go check out all of those.
Yeah.
Let's mainly Discord. We're trying to make that.
Get a Discord.
Get involved in the Discord, guys. We're trying to put the community from YouTube to Discord so that we can talk, off stream and stuff. And yeah, get the community even more vibing. And we've got some great things on there, like an FPL bot. And
you get some nice perks as well if you manage to link your YouTube account.
You do, yeah. You get some cool things. Nicknack saying Fulham are away to Everton, bound to keep a clean sheet, Gaz.
No, they're going down.
What?
Fulham. Everton win that.
Okay.
I've got Pickford.
You did 4-0.
Yeah, I know.
You're a psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath. I'm a psychopath. Psychopaths kill people.
No, they don't. Everton won't win 4-0.
Yeah.
Fern doing his best to get me some extra points, says Nicknack. Yeah, I mean, Harry's praying Foden will do something as well.
I'm getting angry at him now. He's just fanning around all game, spinning around in circles.
I'm very happy with my FPL points tally so far. Nice little 26. I mean, if Akanji scores, I'm on the table, but probably ain't going to happen.
Get a phone. Oh.
Why's Guardiola up front, by the way?
I don't know, but that was awful.
Still putting the pressure on. And now it's with Rodri. Kovacic. Where's Akanji gone? Oh, he's standing for deep.
Find Phil.
Guardiola's just gone up front.
But they wanted to get a goal on.
I think he's playing as that defensive midfielder role, isn't he?
Well, he's left back.
Oh, yeah, maybe can play left back.
Oh yeah, he might be left back. Yeah, because he came on for Lewis, didn't he?
Yeah, Lewis is playing inverted midfield.
There will be a Burnley change by the way next time the ball goes
Walker.
down.
Palmer. Akanji. That's a bonus point. Great touch. Rodri.
Could give Foden bonus points just
Palmer.
turn up.
Swins on it. Now it's with Bernardo Silva. This hasn't been bad. A bad return at all for Burnley. They're going to make another double change. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Kompany do 2 annoyed.
Akanji, poor pass. Now Law Foster will attack him.
Take points off him.
Akanji trying to just shuffle him wide. And he puts that ball off for a Burnley corner. He's fuming at himself.
-1.
Why would that be -1?
Getting angry. Violent conduct. Zarore on the corner.
There's a lot of people in it. Low, I better win this year. Yeah, we've got. I think we've just got over 500 members in the FPL.
Yeah.
But yeah. City seem to be in full control now. The scoreline was always going to be about par for the course.
To be fair, Matty, I think we'll definitely be up there in the top of the league. After tonight.
Yeah, probably.
6 minutes.
6 additional minutes.
Why?
Well, if I can have a guess, Josh Barretto will be up there. Is it Joshua Barretto? Yeah, he was up there last year and I think the year before. He'll be right up there.
I remember a guy called Redemption Season.
Yeah, think about the same guy, potentially.
Maybe, yeah. Sander Burge is off. On comes Brownhill.
Only 6 last nick. Yeah, officials want to go home. That's the thing, right? I also think unless the game is close, you shouldn't be doing long added time. Because who cares?
Nathan Redmond's on the pitch. Now I really want the game to end.
No, what's wrong with Nathan Redmond?
I like him, but why is
Don't
he...
disrespect my boy,
Why is he
Nathan
in the Premier
Redders.
League?
Nathan Redders scores headers.
Nathan Redders scores headers.
The other rhymes with headers.
And he earns a load of medals.
That doesn't mean anything.
They're like medals. I don't
He
know.
hasn't won anything.
Is he not?
Probably not. He plays for Norwich and Southampton.
Arsenal. Oh, I'm thinking of the other one.
Walcott.
Yeah.
So that's not the other one. They're not the two. Like,
They're two really bang average
Redmond
players
and
that have gone dotted around the Premier League.
Redmond's never been any good. Walcott was expected to be like the next Messi. He's a kid.
I thought he was Messi.
Not a kid, but you know what I mean.
I did not idolise Theo Walcott.
No.
No, John Terry.
This referee gets R9 trim. I mean, I don't. If we can hunt down whoever loses out of 500 people, I'm very much down to do it.
I mean, I'm in so many leagues. I don't think I won't be last on that. No, he dived. He dived.
Walker gets caught there
I thought he dived.
by the number 19. I think
Do you
it's
know
pretty
what? He's taken Craig Pawson 92 minutes to get his yellow card.
He's put it away.
Oh, he's put it away as well.
He's going to surprise him.
Imagine he works out.
Why is he just walking around? What's going on?
360.
He didn't. He did like loads. Now he's got it out. He wasn't expecting that, were you? I mean, he played Little Joke at him. He probably went, Anas, look at this.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
Oh, he didn't even touch him. Didn't
Exactly. I said he dived.
Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look.
Oh, come on.
Where's contact? There is contact.
Come on.
Bit of a city judge.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's big contact. Yes, definitely. Yeah, like, terrible tackle. They're checking for a red.
Oh,
VAR are checking for a red card.
behave.
This is so city.
If they send off Anas Aurora, we're not friends anymore.
I'm boycotting. Who's on VAR?
Anas Aurora runs down the wing for Anas Aurora. Anas Aurora. Anas Aurora. Anas Aurora. Anas Aurora runs down the wing for.
If Pawson sends him off, it's so Pawson. Opening day, red card. I'm calling it now.
He loves a red card, doesn't he?
Pawson is a cheat. Is a cheat.
Pawson is a cheat. Na 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 na. Pawson is a cheat. Is a cheat. Pawson is a cheat.
No way he sends him off.
Nah,
no way he
soft.
send him off.
That's a soft red if it is.
Come
And there
on.
is no intent to play the
Don't you
ball
dare, Craig.
at all.
Don't you dare, Craig.
He's behind. I think he's gone, isn't he? Here we go.
Don't you dare.
Craig
Don't you dare,
Pawson.
Craig.
He's jogging. He's jogging.
He's around.
What pocket is he reaching for?
He's scared. Ooh.
There he goes. He's getting the yellow
What a
card
end.
and he's cancelling it.
What a melt.
And now he's getting out the red card and he's awarding it.
Anas Aurora.
It was a silly tackle
That's
from a
not
Premier
a
League
red
debutant.
card. It's not a red card. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit stupid.
It is stupid.
Well, there's no intent to play the ball. He does just claw him.
That poor Burnley official had to run the whole way for the pitch.
And now he can't. Well, yeah, now he can't play until match week 4. Which is a while away.
Come on. Oh, it was a child game.
Potentially, James McAtee coming on.
10-year-old boy.
Potentially being match week 5 if they decide that is.
Oh, but
it's a straight red, so it's 2 games, isn't it?
Yeah, but they won't
And-
have that free game. It's not violent content.
No, it will be match week 5 because
Oh,
they've not got a game in game week 2, so he's not playing again until.
What's Pawson doing now?
He's not playing until the first week of September, potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not even until after the internationals.
I'm saying that, of course, that did Craig Pawson a red card in the end.
Alvarez. Header on target from Laporte and it's saved.
No one's got Laporte in their fantasy team.
No.
Oh dear. Craig Pawson just doing Craig Pawson things.
Yeah. Glad I don't have Zarore now.
It's been longer than 6 minutes.
I know someone who I think might have Zarore and I'm really praying he does have Zarore.
Just because of the song?
Just because of the song.
Oh, do I know this person?
Yeah.
I think I know.
I hope he's gone for Zarore.
Anas Aurora.
Anas Aurora. Anas Aurora. Anas Aurora. Anas. Anas Aurora runs down the wing for me.
Oh, I feel joy now, like I think we're not really hate City. We're cheering the fact that Aurora just clattered into water.
Redmond.
I say, since Redmond came on the pitch, there's a red card. I told you no.
I think it's too late. We need to get it fed.
No.
A minute left here.
It's 10
Your
o'clock.
jokes are turning horrendous.
We've been up since. We've done 2 a.m. till 10 a.m. 10 p.m. That's absurd.
I've slept 3 hours in the last 20.
I've slept 5.5.
But yeah.
And that's all. Tell you what, if Burnley get like a game, we'll just sit here and just sing Anas Aurora for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Sure.
I honestly wouldn't get bored. Like I could.
I think my voice might go eventually.
Mine wouldn't. Mine only goes after I do things. Like the England games, like in the Euros. My voice would go the day after.
You weren't singing constantly.
I don't know.
Mine goes during... If I do a solo stream, by the end of it, I'm croaky. What's going on at 2 a.m, Nick Nack asks. We were live for the Women's World Cup quarter-final match between... What was it?
Spain, Netherlands at 2 a.m.
Spain, Netherlands.
And then Japan, Sweden at 8:30 a.m. And then we're sat here.
If you go to the live section on our channel, you can see that we have done a lot of streams recently at some very mental times, and we've got a couple more. We've got loads of streams already scheduled for the next couple of days. So yeah, a lot of streams.
Sad I won't be here tomorrow morning, but I'll be in the afternoon.
No, Harry won't be here, but I'll be live from 11:15. Join us there for England versus Colombia at the Women's World Cup, and then in the afternoon we have Aston Villa Newcastle, and presumably you'll be there chanting all your Villa songs. What's that one? You want to think up like 500 years ago
82.
or something? There we go.
But no, more worried about... I think Villa Newcastle will be a good game. Chelsea
on Sunday.
We're going to win. Chelsea are going to win, I'm telling you
8-0.
We will beat Liverpool. Poch's blue army. Oh God, I realised we don't have another colour about us, do we?
Blue and white, really.
Because blue is the colour.
Blue and gold this season because we're going to be champions and it's our kit.
Or we'll just say we were celebrating a trophy we won like ages ago.
Yeah.
Like when the Invincible.
We won an Intertoto Cup once, so so I got gold.
It's like Tottenham going gold. I'm saying that's because we're on the Audi. It's been our Audi Cup anniversary.
Tottenham couldn't go gold. Equally, who cares? A Tottenham kit.
Who buys Tottenham shirts?
I don't know. I just buy a plain white t-shirt and stick a band.
Yeah. Just right there. And that's it.
See you tomorrow then. See you there, Nick Nack.
And
that's everything. Play the match, Harry. Who are you going for?
That's alright. I don't care. That's alright.
Haaland.
Yeah.
Good, isn't he?
Probably better than us.
Anyway, that is everything for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic start to the Premier League season. We have done a lot of streams today. It's 3 streams, which is the most we've ever done in a day.
Good start to the Premier League season, though.
Indeed.
Nice stream.
But yeah, bye everyone, bye Nick Nack, bye Matteo, everyone else that's tuned in today. Thank you guys so much for your support. We will be back tomorrow morning with England versus Colombia in the Women's World Cup finals, and then with other Premier League streams across the weekend to join us for all of those. That is everything for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.